Overtakers, how you going? It's been a big day out here in the, what have we got going on behind me here? The Shank Shack? No, we don't have one of those. The Freedom Factory? No, we don't have one of those. But we got something coming, and we've got our own little Overtaking Lane garage. I'm finally getting a shed, so the cars need a proper home. We need somewhere we can get in there and get the work done on the cars. So we're getting something built, and it's been a long process. I think I signed the contract on getting the shed built back in July. We're in November now. It's been a long process to get to this point, and been a heap of delays and a heap of muck arounds, but the ground has been broken. And as I said, we don't have a name for it yet. What are we going to call it? This Overtaking Lane garage? I don't know, something like that. Why don't you leave a comment below on a name for the new Overtaking Lane headquarters, and we'll throw these up on Facebook. We might do a poll on Facebook or Instagram, one of those. Probably Facebook is an easy one for us. We'll throw a poll up with the names that you put in the comments, and the one that gets the vote and we use the name, we'll send you a prize pack as well. For those in Australia, we'll send out a prize pack. We'll send you a Schumacher torch and a limited edition, a very limited edition Skyline sticker. So for Overtaking Lane sticker, and there's only 20 printed, so they're very limited, these ones. So no one's got one yet. I don't even think I've given Tyler one. So and it's his Skyline. Well, what's going on there? But we'll send out that, maybe a couple other stickers, a couple other special bits and pieces in there. But we'll send out a prize pack to the name that we pick. And so drop it in the comments below. Something for Overtaking Lane Garage, whatever we're going to call it. Maybe it's that. Is it that simple? No, surely not. But anyway, let's have a look where we're at. We got the shed. The concrete done today, so that's the start. We're going to bring you a little bit of the build of the shed. I know it's a little bit different. There's nothing to do with cars here. Well, it is, because it's a car shed, garage, whatever you want to call it. So it is definitely to do with cars, but we're going to show it anyway, because it's big. This is something big for me in my life, and Overtaking Lane will benefit from it. As well, because we'll have some car stuff going on there. We might be able to move the live show in there, the podcast, all that, get it out of the dining room where it lives, in the lounge rooms where we take over every week. Our house is full of car parts. There's car parts in the bedroom, there's car parts in the spare bedrooms, there's car parts in the lounge room. We've got stuff everywhere. That's how this house has been for some time, because I've got no room. The carport's full of car parts and gearboxes and everything as well. So maybe I'll need to sell that T56. It's a good 6-speed T56 sitting there, 90,000 Ks on it. It's not had a hard life. The clutch did get a bit of a thrashing once, but other than that, it's had a pretty easy life. Maybe I need to sell that. In the meantime, jump on the website, Overtaking Lane merch. Get your new shirts. There's some new stuff coming up and new designs coming all the time. There's a HJ shirt on the way, but there's some no prep drag racing shirts there, and the racing suit shirts, and of course the original Be Seen in the Car Scene shirts. So there's a bit of merch there. But let's have a look where we went with the concrete. Roll a montage. You got this, Tyler?
After the yard had been cleared, levelled out and boxed up, the cement trucks arrived ready to pour the cement for the slab.
So, as you can see, quite a bit of concrete has gone down here today.
Don't worry, your video's not frozen. I just wanted to take a second here before Dad closes out this video to say a big happy birthday to him. It's his birthday today. He turns some age that I don't remember. But big happy birthday to him from myself, Mum, and Paige. So wish him a happy birthday down in the comments as well, to let him know that you watched this far. We'll cut back to Dave and see what he has to say.
And the guys from Gem Concreting or Excavation Maintenance, Gem, J-E-M, those guys popped in here early this morning, 6:30, and they just jumped straight into it. And they don't muck around. Those guys were absolutely hard at it. They did say to me that they would, because they were running behind and they had to postpone because a few other jobs had held them up, and they said, we'll get there and we'll bust it out, we'll get it done in a day. And after the concrete went down at the back of our house, and that took weeks to get done, I thought, what are these guys doing? There's no way they can do this in a day. But they did it in a day, and the work was pretty amazing actually. Watching them get it done, they did a great job boxing it up, measuring everything out. They were in there with the machinery, they got all the equipment in, and dug it out, no mucking around. And they had the concrete down, and they were pouring it after lunch. They were held up a little bit because of, a bit of a delay in some of the concrete trucks getting here because they didn't turn up how they'd asked them for, but that didn't stop them. They just hammered it out and got it all done, and the concrete's down. So that means we're at the point now that we just wait for the shed to get delivered. So the shed company have got the shed coming. The garage will be here, so we've got Colorbond Garage. That'll come, and we'll show that when it arrives in next week. So we'll see. I don't know where you guys are seeing this. Hopefully it's somewhere in real time, but we've got a lot of videos at the moment with Road Trip and a few other ones we've filmed. But yeah, it's good to finally have some concrete down after the long wait. It's been a while. I just sit back now, enjoy one of these, look at my concrete, give it a bit of a hose down, a bit of a misting. We've got to water my concrete so it grows into a shed, and we'll see. Shed company should be delivering our shed, and then hopefully it's not too long before we get it up. Can we get it up before Christmas? It's another one of those tight deadlines. We've done it with the gearbox. Can we get a tight deadline and a garage build before Christmas? So let's see how we go. But thanks to those guys at Gem for busting this out in a day. And yeah, let us know, guys. What's your thoughts on the name for the shop build? And yeah, leave us some comments below. Let us know what else you want to see during this process. Is there any info that we can share that would interest you guys? Let us know. We'll bring you that, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay in the right lane, guys. Hey! How we doing? Overtaking Lane. Thursday night. Oh, you we right? Yeah, where's the crowd? Where's the crowd? Is the crowd here, mate? What are you doing? Oh, jeez. Oh, just laughing at me like usual. Here we are, guys.
Oh, I should have played this one.
Yeah. Wait, turn that off back there. Here we are. It is another week of Overtaking Lane live.
Mm-hmm.
Overtaking live, or however we want to say it.
Yeah.
This week. What is
Episode 85.
85. There you go. And podcast number something.
Dion Udust is now following.
Good on you, Dion. Thank you. Come and join us. We just actually...
It's Facebook is called up again, aren't they?
Oh no, you got like 5,000 messages. Evan Ramsey's following. Everyone's coming through. Can you stop that? Damn you. Laughing with me, thanks, James. That's a few messages coming through on there. Zach Baldy with us. Now, I've got to just talk about, we've just been over, we've already podcast tonight. This is the second one for the night, right? Mm-hmm. So we've just been over with Mezzarino and Zach Baldy, chatting with those guys was streaming on both their channels.
Yep.
So, and we've recently mentioned both those guys in our
What are you watching?
What are we watching?
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to click through all them now. Is that the only way to fix it?
Yeah, I just got to wait for them to pop up and then I can press skip.
So we've mentioned those guys. So if you haven't already followed them, make sure that you do. Jump over and follow Mezzarino. He's busy chopping up Hiluxes and get over. Zach's there in the chat watching as well.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, probably a lot of people already following Zach. Barra and the Ford, and we won't talk about that anymore. He's got cool cars now like R33s and
an RX-7.
RX-7s. So just no holding bias here, mate. No, we love all cars. But yeah, get over and watch those guys. So if you enjoyed the R33 content from Tyler, then you'll see a bit more R33 stuff from Zach as well. Mm-hmm. So he picked that up super cheap and been doing heaps of work on that.
So I've finally beaten the notification up.
There we go. And now we've got to say good day to everyone in the chat. I can see a few people there on my screen. Can you catch up to them all? Do all the shout outs? Can you? No.
It's a bit hard. I can't quite reach the computer from here and I'm afraid to move it.
Oh, yeah, because last time you pulled the cord out and it died.
Yeah. Let me see if I can lean in a bit. Let's scroll.
Dave Ray's there.
Dave Ray. G'day, Dave Ray. James Bayless. Marf. Chris Young. Reaper Lux.
Trevor Smith. Hey, Trev.
The Hoff's in the chat. Adam Geary.
Hoff. G'day, mate.
Nan, how you going? Trevor Smith. Scrolling down. We'll catch up very soon. Zach Baldy is in the chat, of course, as you mentioned.
Hey, brother. Thank you. Thanks for having us on the other show tonight.
Crazy VN.
Crazy VN there, Steve. Yep.
Zach said Sheddy McShedface should have been the name. See, I told you.
There wasn't the only person that said that. We have got a name for the shed. There was a bit of a...
Taylor, how you going?
Hey, Taylor.
Taylor says a couple of big heads.
Nothing wrong with that. I've had a few. Getting a couple down. It's been a big day. We'll leave that behind.
Dave H is in the chat.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I like that guy.
Jay-Z Life.
Hey, Lamb.
So. Brennan South. Gleno.
Southie.
G'day, Gleno.
Gleno.
Salt. FML Salt.
Salt's here. I think he flicked me a message. We were just having a big chat before over in the other stream about what Finance My Ride is.
Yep.
So
and I'm nearly done. Then you can do a little blurb on it.
Mm.
Matty Crick, Brad. I'm nearly there, I think. JRM, Rob, how you going?
Hey, Rob.
Dingus, Paige. Man, that's a long way to scroll down. Zach says, was awesome chatting to you just before. Keen to properly catch up one day. Sounds good.
Yeah, we filmed the R33s cruising along somewhere. Get some nice footage of them cruising down the M1 or something. Or
Chili Dude.
Northside.
Craig O, Will, Huggy.
Hey guys.
Matty Good, Roy, Jamie Wheelnuts.
Jamie Wheelnuts.
We've been going round and round again today.
Good to see. All right. We might have missed some. We apologise. Mad Dad. G'day. Mad Dad fam out there. So, yeah, quick shout out. Finance My Ride, just mentioned that before. Mm-hmm. So we talked a little bit on the other stream about, what do I do for a living? And one of the many hats I wear, I guess, you come up with Finance My Ride and talking about what we do over there. And that's Salty's company and I work over there under his banner for him, but that's something he's built up over the years, and and look after people for finance for all sorts of different cars, bikes, boats, boobs, well, you name it. We can do it. But not just that. The charity that he's built up as well, because he wants to leave all the all the mundane work of doing finance and stuff to us, and he wants to go out and just hand out money to people that need it and look after people in need. And as part of that is the Maloo raffle. So don't forget, if you're not on that, get over and jump on that. So and support that. teamfmr.com.au, and there's a video of the Maloo on our channel as well. So up there, most
G'day,
people
Beck.
I think are in it. Paul Simon's back.
Paul, how you going?
So yeah, no, it's worthwhile cause, and there is a maximum of 1,000 tickets, and it's only just over 500 tickets sold now. We're only weeks away from giving it away, and it may not even get to 1,000 tickets. So it was like, wow, there's only a 1 in 1,000 chance. Well, it could be like a 1 in 600 chance to win a VF Maloo with 20,000 Ks on it. But, you know, this thing's worth more than what it was worth when the raffle started. Like, it's going up in price. So it's
G'day, Johnny.
Opportunity of a lifetime for somebody out there. So, g'day, Johnny.
Ideas, how you going?
So, and then, that's just a shout out to that. So, teamfmr.com.au, go and check that out. Well, I don't know what else we've got to talk about. Is there anything else tonight?
No, I don't think so. That's it. Thanks for watching.
It is wheel night. Oh, look out. It is wheel night. It is wheel night. So
That's the wrong song. That's the intro song I needed to.
Yeah. Got it around the wrong way. Yeah, I don't know where you're going with this, but and then the Hoffs here is talking about wheel night. You know, I've still got a bag full of
G'day,
prizes
Mars.
that he's won that I haven't dropped off to him yet. So I do need to take that out, and then you know we'll throw up the donos tonight on the
G'day,
wheel.
Stephen Lever. How you going?
Give away some prizes. I reckon there could be some shirts tonight. There might be some. I don't know. I can't see them.
Hang on.
What sort of shirt have you got, mate? Look at that. That's a cool shirt.
Life's fast in the overtaking lane.
I should have got one of those.
What do you got?
Oh,
You're a bit dark over there.
I got this one.
Overtaking Lane Yacht Club.
Woo.
I think we picked up the wrong shirts.
How did that work? There could be a couple of shirts given away tonight. There could be some Schumacher stuff. There could be some binder. There could be some Overtaking Lane bits and pieces, and we'll see. So the Hoff did his first drive in the V12 home this afternoon. Oh, that sounds like a Friday video. That should be released tomorrow. You know, see how I go. Maybe I should pop up there tomorrow and drop off his prizes and go check it out. So where are we going? Yeah, we'll probably give away some shirts tonight, eh? So, and then I mentioned something earlier about giveaways as well. Do you remember?
Yes.
You do? Oh, yeah, good.
In the video. Is that right?
Well, we did that too. Do you want to talk about that?
Yes. That is the topic of this live stream.
Okay.
That is the title of it.
Is it?
Yeah. It's the shed name. What is the name of the shed? Did you put a slide in for it? I didn't tell you it was that
No.
until I got here.
No, I did not. I got some, I got product slides, merch slides. Yep. Oh, no, that's the next segment. Can't go to that yet.
Go back.
We'll go back to that one. So tell us, this doesn't say anything about it, but what is the title? What's going on there?
Well, the shed name, of course, is one of the topics on that first shed slab video that we talked about.
Which you played at the start tonight in the lead up to the stream.
Yeah, for that specific reason.
So
and you mentioned about giving away a very special sticker, I believe.
I didn't bring one of those out.
Slacked.
They're in the house.
I think only one person has one at the moment, and it's not me.
Only one
It's
person
James.
has a special R33 limited edition Overtaking Lane R33 sticker. Now, there is only one person that's got that, and that is James. James has the only one out there at the moment. There is only there is 25 of them.
Yes.
Or 24 now.
Yeah.
And then
Ego boost.
And then 23 is...
Happy birthday, Dave. Hope you had a great 70th birthday. And did you get the adult diapers I sent? Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh, good on you, Steve. Good on you, mate. Thank you. There you go. Put his name on the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Get him up there.
I will. I will in just a moment.
Mm.
But yeah, there was a competition going on that people had to comment on that video at the time.
Yep.
To put their suggestion in for what the shed name should be, and then we put a poll up in the Facebook group, which is it's still open, but it's since closed. You can still vote on it if you want, but they're not going to count for anything.
No.
Well, we do have a winner.
I really like 287 Garage or Garage 287. Was it Garage 287? I like that, but
or
not
Studio 287 as well.
It was Garage 287 as well. I like, but not many people got the meaning of that. There was a different meaning that.
Yeah.
It was a bit of an in joke to that sort of.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you really like that one, but that's not the name.
Nah, we didn't get it.
The name that's won is OTL HQ.
There you go.
That's the OTL headquarters.
We are now in OTL HQ.
Oh, well, you're in your own HQ. You got a HQ now.
No, I got a HJ.
You got a HQ.
Ego boost. Always wanted a HQ.
Dave, you are too sober. Smash down your coldie.
Dave Ray's dropped us $5. Thanks, Dave.
We'll go to this one. Here's one I prepared earlier. Thanks, mate. Yeah, you're right. So it did go to the vote, and it did. That's what won, right? There was many votes spread across different things, but by majority it was OTL HQ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It certainly was.
It was a bit of a landslide, actually.
I think it was like 10 votes between
that and the next one.
Yes, that is correct.
So did you say who came up with that?
That was Shane Kane.
Shane Kane.
Get it cold one into you, ya motorheads.
Good stuff. Mad Dad.
Zach said Sheddy McShed face. Isn't that what the kids do nowadays?
Was.
Ego boost.
So,
Banking more wheel prizes.
Well, I might actually bring them up.
Mad Dad's dropped $10. The Hoff's dropped us 20. Thanks, Hoff. And FMR Salt with the big one.
Holy
$79.99.
Holy durlies. It hasn't even come out yet. You've jumped the gun because it was just so exciting. Holy durlies, Salt. He's a bloody good man. Man, we'll have to load up. We'll see how it goes. We could load up. It depends how the donos go. We could just keep giving away more prizes. So,
Well, we do have one giveaway being sponsored. 2, actually.
We have 2.
Yeah.
I know one.
Brad's sponsoring up an interior pack tonight.
Oh, I'll have to go over there to the shelf and do up an interior pack.
For one lucky wheel winner.
There you go.
And also, Yes, put up one of his fuel torches, which he's won.
Yeah, because he's got like a stack of them that he keeps winning. So he said, I'll give one of mine away and he'll post it out, including postage and stuff like that. So, so he's going to do that. So, because sometimes the postage adds up. Like, what's the light? One of those fuel torches, they're the cheap ones. They're only worth like $16, but it's $10 worth of bloody postage to take them to the post office. So, but the donos help and cover all that. So,
Roy says Sheddy McShed face is the best so far.
Dave's drinking dungeon was second.
Salt says, I don't know why it won't round up. Are you on an iPhone, Salt? If you're on an iPhone, then you can't. That's the thing. That's weird. Mars says, next Power Cruise in Queensland, go talk to a guy called Mark from Street Effects, Dave or Tyler. He does an awesome live stream from there and Sydney.
Oh, really?
There you go.
Yeah, sweet.
Jason Bales, how you going?
Hey.
Ego boost.
You have missed a few weeks, but you're back, and that's the main thing.
OTL HQ.
Liam, for the $38.99, thank you. Appreciate that. Shane Kane, there's our winner of the exclusive sticker.
Yes. We'll send him out a whole pack. I'll send him a few bits and pieces. So, Shane.
He's going to be the second one to get a sticker.
Yeah, so special. Mate, Shane has named the shed the OTL HQ, and mate, and we got a special sticker pack for you, including a limited edition. The second person to ever get the R33 sticker. So,
G'day,
we'll throw some
Mavo,
other stuff
grinding
in there for
gears. Love my new yacht club shirt. Yeah, we've sold a few actually. It's going well.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm glad I put that in the competition thing for who sells the most shirts. That's in the criteria for the
Is there a
Scott.
competition?
Yeah, I didn't tell you about it. Yeah, we're going to race those two.
Actually, at the moment, we've sold more R33 shirts than HJ shirts.
One of the criteria is who goes home with the most neutrals, and
there you go. Well, we could do it at Rocky Nuts. How's you're all good and ready and entered for Rocky Nuts, aren't you?
I'm not at all.
What?
I'm not at all entered for Rocky Nuts.
But we're going.
I'll be there. I just won't be in the car.
Ah.
How about I race? I'll get Marv to race you for me.
How many weeks have we got? Like, I actually noticed today on my entry, I have entered it in the street drags. Have we got enough time to get a Turbo 400 in stores? We're not sending it from Toll.
Just don't get it through Toll.
Don't get it through friggin' Toll. Yeah, I wonder if we'll throw the call out to the Armstrong Auto and see if they can do another, late night turnaround. Swap it out. It should be a bit easier this time. We're going from auto to auto, so that'll make life a little bit easier. There you go. And the bribe too. Marf mentioned the bribe. So there is the Mafia's bribe is another donated prize that we're doing, and that's part of the quiz. So each week we have the quiz. James Bayless is up to 35 wins in a row. Is it that many?
Pretty much.
It feels like it. And then, we've got Johnny Skid Pig that's been up against him about 34 times. But no, you go to Discord and you can enter on the Discord channel into the giveaway channel if you want to come onto the quiz. You've got to be in Discord because that's where you go through to talk to us and be on the show. So if you do that. Oh, hello. What's going on there?
Didn't mean to do that.
Whoops. What was going on there?
Misclick. I hadn't even put everyone on there yet.
There you go. So where was it, Don? What was I talking about? You just distracted me.
Rocky Nuts.
Was it? No, I don't think we were talking about Rocky Nuts.
You don't look
We're
70,
talking about Marv's
Dave.
prize.
Oh, yeah, the prize. And Johnny's been on 34 weeks.
Marv's giving away an SBI 3. So an SBI 3 battery maintainer, which is, I've got one sitting right over there on the HJ. But battery maintainer, mate, you want to get a bit of life out of your batteries. If you've got a car that's not a daily, then you need to have something on it to keep it at 100% all the time. And the SBI 3 is the way to do it. And you'll get 2 years more out of your batteries. Like, they seriously do extend the life of your battery. And it's not a trickle charger. Go watch the videos. It's not a trickle charger. It's a battery maintainer. Big difference. And Marf sponsored that prize, so he's giving away. But if nobody beats James, Marf keeps it.
Yeah. James doesn't get it. James is playing to win Marf his own charger.
Yes. And a ride in Cressida when it's all done.
Yes. And there's another special prize to be announced if he makes it to the 16 weeks.
So we don't know yet.
Mm.
Nice.
Marf's got his prize the 16 weeks as well. When he comes down, he's going to get to jump in Gone.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because we had the ride in the Lambo, but that unfortunately isn't around anymore.
Yeah.
So,
But I think he's got a pretty wicked prize there.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
that's actually quick.
Super.
I think that's actually a lot quicker
Yeah.
than the Lambo. We've been in the Lambo.
Mm. Well, I think it'll certainly feel a lot faster than the Lambo too, because the
Bloody
Lambo
hell,
is
no
so
bot.
planted.
You're kidding me.
Johnny Skid Pig with the $20.
Yeah, there is a thing in Discord, and it picks a random person that enters and clicks on the emoji. So the random person comes into the racing. Johnny Skid Pig has done this 5 out of 6 weeks. He's been the guy. So
I think it was 6 out of 6 weeks.
6 out of 6, you reckon?
I think it was 6 out of 6, but the only week we didn't have him on, he stepped down. And he also won it again on the re-roll.
You're the luckiest man, Johnny. I don't know why you're not playing a lot more lotto. We've got a couple more coming through there. There's
Eco Boost.
Win me a HJ shirt.
one for Matty Crick. Matty Crick, he's keen to get a HJ shirt. We'll wait for those others to come through. And there was some g'days there as well. Jason Gorn Racing.
Eco Boost.
So g'day.
G'day, Jason.
Overtaking Lane for the win.
It's Ardiz. Thanks for the $5.
Thanks, mate. Thanks. Now, just to throw it out there, Shane Kane says, here you go, this covers the cost for the postage for a sticker.
Thanks, Salt. This should cover the cost of postage for the sticker.
Mate, Good thing about stickers is postage is a lot cheaper on stickers. They're like, we fit them in an envelope. They're $1 or $1.10. $1.10 for a stamp now. Yeah, so dear, right? I remember when a stamp was like 30 cents. I don't know, probably cheaper. I can remember 30-cent stamps. Then it was 55-cent stamps. You have no idea, right? How much have stamps been for you? You never used a stamp? Have you ever sent a letter?
I've sent a letter. I watched Armageddon, and then there was like that thing when I was really young, and I sent a letter to NASA telling them how to destroy the asteroid. All they had to do was watch the movie Armageddon.
Lane. Get on the donos for a wheelie. Good time, $5 a hit.
Oh, good on you. Good on you. I actually, I remember you were really worried about that as a kid, like an asteroid hitting Earth, and when you were growing
Ego
up.
boost.
Knuckles dragging gear, grinding pothole dodges.
There you go. There's heaps coming through. So you keeping up with putting all these names on there?
I'm getting there.
So one thing we've done previously is we also spin up like a heap of stickers and give away a heap of stickers. Right? Well, not a heap. We give away a couple of stickers.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. We'll give away a couple of stickers. And then tonight I said, Tyler, like the cost of the sticker and the postage is covered by someone throwing their name up in there. Why don't we just give it to anyone that's got their name on the wheel? So everyone tonight that throws a dono in, we're going to send you a sticker.
Boost.
Yep. But I need all your addresses too, right?
Have to send them through.
So on top of that, you need to email us.
Gleno's dropped us $14.99. Thanks, Gleno.
I do need everyone to email us.
Taylor says in the chat, had to use a stamp the other day, had to remember how to use the bloody thing.
There you go.
Roy says email the stickers.
There's Mars as well. Hey, Mars. Email the stickers. Yeah, no. You've got to send us an email with your address where you want these stickers to go to. So if you've donated tonight, we're going to send you out a sticker. We've got some Overtaking Lane stickers here, so they'll go out to everyone. And I think Tyler's going to write out all those envelopes. That's the only reason we don't give away lots of stickers each time, because writing the addresses on all the envelopes is like that's a task. But
yeah, it is for you.
So, and where's the email address?
It might be in the description. Good question. No, it's Dave at overtakinglane.com.au, Tyler at overtakinglane.com.au, info at overtakinglane.com.au. Send it to whichever one you want.
Info at overtakinglane.com.au. Send it in there.
Well, you can send it to either of us personally.
Yeah, we could do that too. So at overtakinglane.com.au, Dave or Tyler, say send me a sticker and to where. We need to know where. So we'll send it out.
Ego boost.
So basically, grab yourself a sticker, and then we'll put you on the wheel.
Carnage.
Thank you. I already know Luke No More is already. You're very broke at the moment. I know why. But yeah, everyone will get a sticker tonight. So buy yourself a sticker, and then we'll throw you in. We'll do draws up, and we'll give away some shirts and some stuff.
Crazy VN says keep my sticker. I've got about 5 already.
Start sticking them on things, mate. Just stick them on random people's cars at the car
He's waiting
park.
for the skid box to be done, then he can go, my car's sponsored by Overtaking Lane.
Yeah, come on.
Just like Mal. Mal was sponsored by Overtaking Lane.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the boy sign of the horns, light skin tone, UPPA beer mugs.
UPPA upper, UPPA. Yeah, no, you can definitely do that, and then just stick them on random people's cars at the shopping centre. Hey, what do you reckon of that idea, Tyler? And then they'll message us and say, "What's your sticker done on my car, you prick?" We're like, I don't even live there. I'm on like the Gold Coast.
You'll all of a sudden get a message and it's like, what's your sticker doing on my car? And they're from Florida.
Yeah. Well, I remember...
You know exactly who to message and ask.
Yeah, Roy.
Roy.
OTL
Ron.
sticker for my rotor.
I've had a few.
Mavo's dropped us $15. OTL sticker for the rotor.
For the rotor, definitely.
Ego boost.
And Maddie Cricks dropped us
Send Mara a
$5.99.
sticker.
Send my sticker. All right, we do have to do some other stuff.
We didn't forget. Yeah.
What didn't we forget?
That he's shouting a prize.
We
this
did.
Week, postage included. Wouldn't it be funny if he won his own prize?
That would be. So, but should we give away something to warm things up before we start?
We can.
We could give away one of the...
Well, yeah, that's the thing we should mention too. We didn't talk about it. Is online entries for Fridays are available now.
Yes, tell me about it.
Everyone
I am
should
listening. I took my headphones off, but I'm listening.
Everyone should be onto it and jumping over there onto the High Octane website if you wanted to get into Fridays and check it out. There's Dave going through the camera. You had to. You can't walk around it, you reckon? Trevor says, stick them on the back. Stick them on elderly drivers' cars. They like overtaking lane.
Yeah, the ones that just stay in it and won't get out of that overtaking lane.
Diz says, put them on the back of keep left signs at traffic lights.
Wow. Yes. Yeah, stay in the right lane. So we got one. This is what we got.
Taylor says, do a cart narcs and get OTL magnets and throw them on people's cars as you drive
you can
past.
just go fast. Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. But yeah, we got one of these lights here. Ooh, is that bright?
Yeah, it is. I don't know if I can see the wheel anymore.
How good are they? Boom. Is that loud when I do that?
I don't know.
Stick that there.
Do it again.
Oh, it is loud.
I turned it up.
So they're pretty handy little lights. Now these ones are just a battery operated. They're not one of the super awesome rechargeables, but they are a cool little cheaper alternative for just leaving in your car. These battery operated ones. So we'll give some of them away, and it's got one as well.
What are we spinning up now?
Well, let's give one of them away.
Give one of them away.
Riveting. Can't even see the wheel.
Shane Kane.
There we go. Shane's the winner tonight. He's on fire. He is on fire. There's a light coming out to him as well. There you go. There you go. I'll write these things down. As I get to the end of the night and I've got to try and read back my writing.
Gary Dundas has dropped us $22.99. Thanks, Gary.
I don't know if I could actually hear there, totally.
Gary Dundas has dropped us $22.99. Thanks, Gary.
Thanks, guys. But hope you're doing well. So, light up the toolbox. The toolbox is a great spot for the stickers. Because the stickers, I got the Overtaking Lane stickers on the toolbox over there. I got a big Nugget Garage sticker as well on there. What else I got on there? Mighty Car Mods, bit of Furby's Fridays, Junga Bunga Racing stickers. Oh, some cool stuff on there, isn't there?
Certainly is.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, we do have to crack off the show.
Adam Geary donated $3 PayPal. Thanks, Adam.
Oh, there you go. I need to check that for you. I forget to look in there. Is there anyone else I've missed? Guys throwing them through there. Brad's come through. He did his in Streamlabs, I think. And yep, there's James. Did you get James Varlas through there as well?
I'll put that on there now.
Adam Geary's dropped us 20. James dropped us a tenner. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, we'll crack out some giveaways tonight.
In the spirit of my new daily and inside job pack of binder. Sponsored at full price. Hit me up for the freight. Hell yeah, brother.
I won't do that. Brad's always
$72.
Really?
Plus 50.
Bravo.
Plugs wheel and deal and car.
Spark plugs, wheel and dealing cars. I hope you got that Holden rocket going, mate. Get that on the road. new car for you. As Mick Apps is here as well. We talked about road trip, or was that on the last podcast? So we've already, that was on the last podcast. So those that missed it, we were talking about road trip before. Was heading out to Roma. So same dates that we've talked about previously for Benarabi. So Marv, you got to drive now, mate. You got to come to Roma.
Oh, yeah.
So I know he might have been keen because it was a bit closer to home for him. We've got a few followers up that way, I know, but yeah, Roma. It's a big drive for all of us. So let's do it, and that's what's the date?
Eco Boost.
That's
Stickers.
Dave raised donated us $5. Thank you, Dave.
so that'll be Friday the 30th of
Nan's
April.
donated us $10. Thanks, Nan.
So Friday the 30th of April. That's going to be the date that you get out there. Correct me if I'm wrong here, Mick Apps. But yeah, 30th of April, 1st, 2nd, and then
If we remembered the chord, we could have got Mick on.
and then the 3rd of May is the definitely have to do that next week. We'll get set up. And then 3rd of May is a public holiday as well, I believe.
Salt's dropped us $2.99.
Eco Boost.
Thanks, Salt. Thank you. But that's an event that you got to get out to. So 8th Mile Showdown, Friday no prep, Saturday full prep, Sunday what's left prep, and there's a heap of different classes.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to the Roma 1/8 mile showdown. So it's not a road trip; it's 1/8 mile showdowns. But you know, we're pretty awesome events. Addictive events is where you got to go. Check that out. Salt's blowing the advertising budget for the month. There you go. So, but yeah, no, check that out, guys. Get onto Addictive Events and watch that, and come out there. We'll be out there.
Mm-hmm.
Big drive from Cairns. Yeah, it will be Lindsay. Yeah, that is a big drive. But it's a big drive for everyone. Not maybe that big, but still big drive for everyone.
You might win the biggest drive to get to the event prize.
Well, that's true too. That's true. Addictive Events. Get over there on Facebook and follow those guys, and you'll see us on there as well. So, what are we doing? We've got to do some show before, and then we'll do some more giveaways. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move past all these things we're going to give away. What are we watching? Is there a music clip for this yet, Tyler?
No, we forgot. Well, actually, we were on a podcast. Couldn't do it. Sorry.
Ah, yeah.
What are you watching?
Yeah, what are you watching? I don't know. What are we watching? What have I been watching?
What are you watching, Dave?
Oh, Matty Hipoge. I don't know if I say that right, but Matty Hipoge. Matty, I've been watching Matty for quite some time. He's just and it's not car related. It is camera related, camera gear, and just.
Oh, there we go. Our spot is locked in at Matsuri Mixers.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm
Excellent.
excited.
We haven't spoken to anyone there yet, but we're
I'm
keen.
excited.
We're keen. So Zach will be out there as well. So we're definitely keen. We've got a couple of rides to do.
DIDNT need a 12:45 fine, Dave.
Mate, that was a huge fine. You did not need that. But $1,245 fine. You were being a naughty boy. You were. So what was I talking about? Matty.
Matty Hipoge.
Yeah, camera gear and stuff like that. What was the last video? I was talking about a camera I'd love to get to film some of the stuff for the channel. Like, the footage is just amazing. We always like the Sony gear. We'd like to move into the Sony gear because of the low light capabilities for some of the events that we do.
Mm-hmm.
And the AS3, which is a pretty pricey camera, which is about $4,000 or $5,000 in Australia. But now they got like an actual cinema version, which is the Sony FX3. And maybe we'll just wait for them to come down in price a little bit. But you can turn the ISO right up in those, get really good low light stuff. And that was what he's reviewing at the moment anyway.
So Trevor Smith's been watching James Nolan.
Ah, yeah. Been watching him prang his missus' car. Yep.
Mavo's been watching Urchfab. He's a great fabricator.
We've got to write some of these down because we're running out of ones that...
James Bayless has been watching Stone Mountain 64. I know that one. That's a gaming channel.
Oh.
He plays shooter games.
I've got to watch a bit more of James Nolan, actually.
Chris Young's got another video on his channel, on Pallet Mountain.
He does, actually, and that's over. There's links to that on Discord as well, in Promote Yourself channel.
G'day, Mad Kiwi. How you going?
So,
Mad Kiwi's the shed name, the Golden Nugget.
Hey, mate. Good to see you.
Zach says, loved watching Matty. He's wicked. And Peter McKinnon.
Big Peter McKinnon fan as well. Although I've gone off Peter a little bit of late, but yeah, I've always watched Peter McKinnon first and then watched Matty for a long time. And Sally likes to watch Matty as well because she likes Kai, his little boy. She likes watching him. And she finds that funny.
Yeah, it says, Tyler, I got to ask, was the fingering by Hoff awkward or enjoyable? It was a little bit awkward at the first because it was all locked up, but after we got it all unlocked and started again, it was pretty good.
There you go. And then what else are we watching, Tyler? Should we move on from that?
Mm-hmm.
Probably. We've got no music.
What are you watching?
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to blaze through the what are you watching?
Oh.
Obsessed Garage.
Obsessed Garage. Now, Obsessed Garage some of his episodes can be a little bit long and boring, but I watched him for a while, and I guess part of the reason we started testing some of the products to find what we could do and start an online store, because the thing about Obsessed Garage, now he was like an accountant, and then he had issues and stress and whatnot, and he went away from all of that, and he started out the YouTube was just something that leveled out his anxiety by he would wash cars and film himself washing cars and talking about the process. So, and that's how Obsessed Garage started. And then he bought some pressure washers because he liked these gurneys, and he bought like 16 of these pressure washers and started selling them online. And then he started his online store. And then it was about a year later. He after buying, they were quite pricey pressure washers too, by the way, not just some bang up things. About a year later, I think he did Black Friday sales, and he sold $750,000 worth of sales in that one day.
There you go.
Not just pressure washers. By this time, he had all these different cleaner products.
Mad Kiwi's been watching Vice Grip Garage.
Oh, how good's that?
I still haven't gotten onto it yet. I got to.
Wheelnuts, Jamie Wheelnuts. Have you watched an episode of Vice Grip Garage yet?
The Hoff says, you start soft.
Start soft. That's how you get there. But yeah, that's Obsessed Garage. So I've been watching that for a little bit.
Zach says, Matt, this bloke in his Civic. I swear to God.
Okay. Well, what else are we watching?
Good question.
I don't know. Bloody music, man. What are you watching? Woo!
Loki SX.
Loki SX. We've been watching Loki as well. So
may have seen her on Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
No. In the past.
No, I've not seen her on Ninja Warrior.
You didn't know that?
No. How did I miss that?
I'm pretty sure we watched that season too.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh. No, I didn't see that at all. There you go. You'll have to
right into the drift scene.
Yeah, drift. So if you like your drift stuff, go and check this out. So I think she's probably says on the screen there somewhere she's around 684 subs. So let's give her some more and go say hello from Overtaking Lane. But yeah, there's some pretty cool content over there as well, and doing a wide body kit at the moment, which is like she's taken on some stuff that I would have no idea about, and I don't think it's because she's got all this experience from doing it either. She's just figured, we'll work it out, and I can do that too. So that'll be pretty cool to see. So
that was the other one. Zach's in the chat says beating up kids who stole her car. That was right. That was on the news.
Oh, I've not seen that.
She had her car stolen, runs a workshop.
Yep. Yeah, I've just started watching, and so I hadn't found Loki before, but I guess Zach has put us on me onto Loki. So I've been watching a few episodes of late. So I'm starting to catch up on it, and I try and drop some comments here and there as well over there. Let people know I'm watching. So
Craig O says Talk Hub.
Talk Hub.
It's one we've mentioned in the past.
Yep, I watched that one. So that's in my thing there. We've got the XY going at the moment.
Johnny's been watching Kyle Baldock. He's a pro BMX rider, part owner of Level Up Indoor Skate Park and a Gold Coast local. He also owns an R33 boat. There you go.
Oh. What was that one?
Kyle Baldock.
Write that one down.
And Brad's been watching Motive Video with the Yaris and Super Progress.
Yep. That's a popular one. All right. What else are we? What are you watching? Yeah. Oh, you want me to change the slide?
Cardo GDR.
Now, I've not seen Cardo GDR at all.
This guy has some pretty sick videos of his car, frightening a Lambo owner and things like that. And it sounds awesome. And yeah, it's popped up in my recommended about 1 million times. And then I was like, all right, I'll check out the channel YouTube. You've convinced me. Because I've watched the video every time it pops up in my recommended. So it's the 600 horsepower versus Lambo or something like that, I think the title is. And it pops up in my recommended probably every 6 months.
Yep.
And then I was like, all right, I'll start watching the channel. And yeah, I've enjoyed it since.
Okay, there you go.
Skyline content, so.
More boat stuff. More boat stuff.
Not boat. It's 32.
Oh, it's a 32.
Yeah.
Oh, Skyline. Just Skyline content. Sorry.
Yeah, it was the reason mine's called the boat.
Because it wasn't a
Mine was
streamlined,
heavier.
big and bulky bloody yacht. There you go. All right. There you go. That's what we're watching. That's the whole episode. That's it. We got news to come, and we got giveaways.
That was loud.
It was, wasn't it? We got news and we got giveaways. We got what have we got? We got a whole interior pack to come yet. We got some shirts. We got I reckon we got I've already got some stuff over here. There's a microfiber drying towel. Some car wash. We got some binder car wash. We got some interior pack. I've got to go get that yet. What are you thinking? You want to give something away?
I reckon we do a story and then we give something away.
Oh, okay.
And we give that away that you just pulled out, the binder.
Oh, okay. Story first.
Yeah.
Have I got stories?
I hope so.
I just saw the picture that's coming up on the next slide, and that's not right. So I may have got that wrong. But
did you get the stories and not do the slides or something?
No, I fixed it. It's all good. No, we're there. This is the right slide. It could have worked. It was Ford.
Ford Australia Design Centre future secured with a $12 million overhaul. Pretty big. That's a lot of money.
Oh, you're only reading the headline.
Yeah, at the moment I got to scroll down. my computer is a long way away. Thank you. I can only read the headline. I can't read anything else.
We probably have to change this next week. We'll go swap them around.
Yeah, you're the one with the mouse.
Yeah, I could probably do that. So they have. So there's like all this stuff that's shut down, obviously, in Australia with the Ford and Holden and everything. But the design studio is actually been renovated or refurbed Ford Design Studio, and it's gonna come back, right?
So yeah, it's the top secret styling studio in Broadmeadows on the north outskirts of Melbourne. That was the birthplace of every Ford Falcon since the 1970s, and later models such as the Ford Territory SUV and the current generation Ford Ranger Ute and Everest four-wheel drive.
So these guys are famous for the AU.
Your favourite one?
So they probably should have done some, redesigning and renovation prior to that. But, well, they're still going. I think that's the thing. So $12 million they've just dropped into it.
Since Ford closed its Australian manufacturing operations in October 2016, the company has increased its design and engineering workforce. However, the 2,500 employees now develop global vehicles primarily for China, India, and South America, with input into some US models.
So there's still definitely work happening out of there. And they stole some of the Holden guys.
Yeah, Max Wolf, who was headhunted by Ford USA after being appointed the design director at GM Cadillac brand in 2010. He returned to Australia with Ford 5 years ago. He's now the design director for Ford International Markets and China, based at the Broadmeadows facility. Although the studio has been in operation since the early 1970s, the facility had a mild makeover in 2012. This time around, the whole building has been redesigned. It's been structured around supporting our design process and our team, enabling them to work in a modern, creative environment.
Who said that? Mr. Wolf.
Yep.
Mr. Wolf.
Yep.
What?
Mr. Wolf. What time is it?
The Wolf goes. No.
That's the Fox.
Oh, the Fox. Oh.
Ford says it has installed 100 new workstations and extended the clay modelling workshop where full-scale models are made. The new 5-axis gantry milling centre is part of a 2,300 square metre expansion.
That just sounds impressive.
So pretty big news for them. And Ford says it has invested more than $1.9 billion in its research and development centres in Australia between 2016 and 2019. In 2020, they're going to invest more, or in 2020 they did invest, more than 500 million in research and development, and the company says it's on track to spend a similar amount in 21.
Yeah, well, they use that 5-axis gantry mill. Obviously, the design starts on the computer, and then that 5-axis gantry mill is the interface between the physical and digital world. So it takes the information from the computer and quickly and accurately translates it into the physical.
Get a gear changer. It says Ford's ruler, okay?
They do. There you go. We'll accept that. It's pretty impressive. So Ford says they've invested more than $1.9 billion into its research and development centres in Australia between 2016 and 2019.
Is there massive. An echo?
Yeah, sorry, I said it again, but I said it more impressively than you did. Like I went $1.9 billion. But $9 billion. You didn't do it like this. Billion. There you go. There you go. That's it. You want to give something away?
Mm-hmm. The binder.
Just a binder?
Yeah.
Chili Dude.
Chili Dude, 911, got himself a binder car shampoo.
Binder car shampoo.
There you go. Congratulations.
And I shouldn't have to go searching for anyone's address this time around because everyone's going to email me for their stickers anyway. At dave@overtakinglane.com.au.
No, they'll email it to
Mars
Tyler.
work there.
They'll email it to Tyler.
Tyler@overtakinglane.com.au.
Yeah.
There you go.
If they can't choose, they'll email it to info@overtakinglane.com.au.
There you go. Yeah, Mars was just saying that Broadie's 10 minutes away from him and he actually worked there for a month.
There you go.
There you go. And they're making the Capri. Which one? Like the original Capri or the convertible one? Which was like in the 90s, maybe, or one like Daisy. You know Daisy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Beth Mansfield French's Capri. I did like the Capri. I was a fan of the Capri. So, all right, I'm going to have to get more beers, and you're going to have to do another story.
Oh, really?
Yep.
You're going to get me another drink? I'm over halfway through my water.
All right. Do you want me to push to the next story?
Yeah.
Well, I'll start the next story with you.
You'll start it because you've been talking about this.
Yeah, and I've been talking about the fact that Tesla shares is the thing. Everyone should get into shares in Tesla because it's like, it's been going up and it's been going up. And electric cars, whatever we think, is always going to be the way of the future. And Tesla's a bigger company now than Toyota. So when it comes to electric cars. People are going to turn to Tesla. It's a name that people know. Yes, there's all these different brands and models and stuff out there, but people are going to hear Tesla and go, Tesla electric cars, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, I believe that that's the place to throw your money at, is to jump into the shares on Tesla shares, and they've been skyrocketing, right? Maybe not as much as Afterpay, but they've been skyrocketing. Somehow Afterpay is worth more than Tesla. It's been, but I don't know how that happens. But yeah, no.
It's all the people with Afterpays.
Yeah, that's right. But there's a problem with this theory of mine.
Mm.
Yeah, so for everyone that's invested in the last weeks that I've said buy Tesla shares, I'm sorry.
We did put a disclaimer.
Because Tesla shares have dropped by 20%. They've taken a tumble.
Mm. And now Elon Musk is no longer the richest man in the world.
Yeah.
He's now second place on the international rich list.
Who's beating him? Afterpay? It doesn't tell you who's
Jeff
beating him.
Bezos.
Oh.
It's back in the lead again.
Is that Mr. Amazon?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
So Elon Musk
if I was
is
going to lose into someone, I could imagine. That's okay.
Elon Musk is only worth $182 billion now.
Yeah.
US. So only 229 Australian billion dollars. That's it. That's all
I
he's
think
worth
he's
now.
getting job seeker. I think he's now eligible for job seeker payments.
He lost 20% of his.
He needed at least 30 and he could get job seeker payments.
It's close. Jeff Bezos is worth $189.3 billion. Yes. But yeah, less than 2 months ago, the shares in the electric manufacturer were valued at an all-time high of $880, or 1,108 Australian. However, by February 23rd, that price had fallen 20.68%, down to 879 Australian and 698 US. So this week alone, Tesla experienced a retraction of 12.5%, wiping approximately $70 billion US from its market capitalization, and the company is now valued at 670 billion Australian, or I think that meant to be US. They put AU to us. 670 billion US and 845 billion Australian, which is still the most of any automotive manufacturer. Taylor says Elon's got his fingers in a lot at the moment. I'm not surprised. He's got all the crypto guys on his side. G'day, Rob, Custom Dream Industries. How you going? Gear change is worth $5 if we lend him $5. Dan Ives, a financial analyst at Wedbush Securities, told the BBC overnight Tesla's significant investment in and promotion of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies in recent weeks had contributed to the downturn. By Musk and Tesla aggressively embracing Bitcoin, investors are starting to tie Bitcoin and Tesla at the hip. He said the recent 48-hour sell-off in Bitcoin and added volatility has driven some investors to the exits on this name and in the near term. Tesla recently lowered the entry-level price of the Model 3 and Model Y variants in USA, Europe, and Asia in order to boost sales. However, the Australian recommended retail price is unchanged for now. Yeah, I just was changing to the next story at this time. I was about to reach over. You didn't even get me a drink.
I thought you were joking. You got
No, I
half
was
a
being
bottle
serious.
of water left.
I was being serious.
Oh,
I need
did you?
another drink straight after this. That's all right. I'll go and get it when
I'll drink these too. So where are we at?
The next story now.
Has everybody invested in? How many people have I given bad investment advice to?
Don't know. No one said anything.
No one's complained that
But they said, I
taken my
will
advice?
say that I will let you know because you weren't here to hear it. Is that a guy who's a financial investor guy said that it could be because, or is likely because of the investment in Bitcoin.
Yeah, right.
The large investment in Bitcoin and the instantaneous selling of by a lot of people of Bitcoin.
Yep. There you go. So it could also be an opportunity.
Yeah, to buy now.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
So, yeah, because we know where the value was at, and if it's dropped 20%, maybe it's a short-term thing.
Yeah, they've dropped 20%, but they still are the most worth automotive company.
Yeah, there you go. What have we got
I
in the
think
way?
they're
Of
one of
comments?
the only two. They're one of the two companies that haven't automotive companies that haven't gone bankrupt or gotten financial help from other companies.
Yeah,
Did you know that?
there's Rob.
The only other one
Industries.
is Ford,
G'day, mate.
Tesla, and Ford.
Ah, there you go.
Apparently, I heard that on a podcast.
Yeah, right. It is hard to get into
G'day,
the
Mel.
electric car
Dad
stuff.
67. Hey guys, sorry for being late. No worries.
Lewis is not into the electric car
Masters.
stuff. I get that, but we're probably.
It'll be a thing one day.
It could be a thing for dailies. Like it's not going to be.
Ardis
well,
says
I guess-
I'd love the Porsche, or I'd have the Porsche Taycan as a daily. So would I.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool car. We haven't talked about that one for a while back.
Mm.
It's been something that was in the news and then hasn't been for a while. Yeah.
Mm. If I could afford it for a daily, I'd probably buy like what TJ Hunt just bought,
What do you get?
like a Mercedes G550 or something like that. There's only 300 of them.
Yeah, right.
It's pretty impressive.
Really?
It's massive. It's like a
Okay.
tank.
Yeah.
It's huge. Be perfect for my two dogs.
Okay. I'll have to check it out.
Mm.
All right. Another story?
Yep.
Or we wanna get
Speed
something-
cameras, everyone's favourite. Everyone loves speed cameras.
Yep.
They might love this one. This is the Australian speed camera that caught so many drivers that it stopped issuing fines.
How does that work? So now authorities in New South Wales have started to issue warnings rather than fines from one speed camera after a number of people busted. The number of people busted had shattered previous records.
Mm. A fixed speed camera in Sydney CBD has stopped issuing fines, sending warning letters instead, after more than 36,000 drivers were snapped in 3 months, which was more than 7 times the rate of the state's next busiest speed camera. The speed limit on Oxford Street, Darlinghurst, was dropped from 50 kilometres an hour to 40 kilometres an hour in June 2020. However, the speed camera warning signs were obscured by trees, street furniture, parked trucks and shop awnings. Even before authorities began issuing warnings in October 2020, the local courts were dismissing fines for motorists who challenged the ticket. Most motorists caught by the camera were busted travelling close to or less than the previous 50 kilometre an hour limit. Listeners told Talkback Radio even local police were not aware of the speed limit change. The fixed camera site snapped more than 36,000 speeding cars in just 3 months, compared to the 5,200 in the Cross City Tunnel and 4,000 in Sydney Harbour Tunnel over the same period, even though both those arterials handle more than 10 times the number of cars that Oxford Street does each day.
Yeah, that's crazy, eh?
Mm.
That's a lot. And if you see the increase on the old bar chart there, mate.
Yeah.
It's pretty massive. But sorry, I was just looking back at the comments. Looks like most of that is
Mars says LS the world.
most of the comments are still talking electric there. Something about the Hoff have drill bits in hand ready to go to tune an electric car. Right?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. We should give away some stuff.
You reckon?
I don't know.
All right. What do you want to give away?
Well, we start off small. We're building up.
Another torch.
Another torch.
There's so many names on the wheel tonight, I can't read them from back here.
I can't read them from right there.
Whoops, I accidentally entered blank spaces. I've got to roll it again.
What are you doing? I'll give you one. You had one job.
Let me quickly just go through and find those blank spaces.
You had one job, mate. Did you leave someone off?
No, I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Quick, read all the names now. Make sure everyone's on there.
Well, one's on there. There's actually no blank spaces in the thing. So someone won, just doesn't tell us who.
Oh. What are you
There's
doing?
probably so many names on there, it doesn't know anymore.
Can you zoom in? Hey? Bit of.
There's no name on it.
Oh. It's broken.
About like 6 spots with blanks.
Oh. Oh. Well, that's a wild. That's a respin. Go again.
I fixed it.
Spinning again.
I just copied all the names off and put them all back on. Now there's no blanks.
Right. Let's go again.
iSpike sent gear changer. Well, welcome from iSpike.
Ah, iSpike. Gear changes come over from there. Yeah, I've been tuned in. I tuned in late on Sunday over to iSpike. So
Carnic 3.
Carnig 3.
Carnage. A torch to send out to him. He got a drawing towel. Lucky we didn't give one of those away. He's already won one. Carnage.
Everyone's saying that was me. Mick says mine.
So true. All right. We might even step it up, see if we can find a better. We might find a rechargeable torch before the night's out too. Hey, to give away as well. So
I might have a look after, so that you don't go and grab the most expensive one and go, here we go, we got this big work light that's...
no, we got one of these ones. Look, these are cool.
Bendy torch.
There's only a couple of them left though, but we could do one of those.
We have done What Are You Watching?
We did. Who missed it?
Mal.
Mal, you missed. We were there. You have to watch back later now. Homework for you. Ardiz says he disappeared.
Ardiz is still on there.
Ardiz is still there. You're there. There you go. All right. We'll keep moving on. Got another story before more prizes. I haven't moved off that one yet. I was just looking at actually what my stories were.
McLovin. Is that really you?
Hey?
McLovin?
That was me. That was me when I was younger.
It was the most common name right next to Muhammad.
There you go, McLovin.
Police have stopped a motorcyclist with a fake McLovin license from the movie Superbad.
And he thought this would work?
Don't know.
How did this not work? Fortunately, they were able to stop them before they've hurt themselves or somebody else.
So this is a motorcyclist in the US who produced a fake McLovin license from the movie Superbad. This is the Idiots on the Road story.
Yep. So topping the list. All right, tell us a few. What do we got?
This is the idiots we shared the road with last week.
Okay.
It says, fortunately, police were able to stop these geniuses before they hurt themselves, a bystander, or another motorist.
Okay.
So topping the list is a motorcyclist in the US who produced a fake McLovin license from the movie Superbad.
Number one.
A Queensland woman who allegedly necked a bottle of wine whilst behind the wheel and blew 5 times the legal limit.
Did all right. She got number 2.
A Canberra driver who got busted speeding and using a radar detector. A Sydney motorcyclist who was allegedly clocked at 200 kilometres an hour coming off the Harbour Bridge in the early hours of the morning.
There you go. They're doing well. When you think in that sort of spot, you get away with that.
So in California, highway patrol officers from the West Valley Division stopped a couple of kids riding an unregistered dirt bike on suburban streets last week. According to the Californian Highway Patrol Facebook page, the rider showed police an ID card that was fake. That was the fake driver's license for the geeky character McLovin in the movie Superbad. It is unclear if the rider, stopped last week by police, thought he might get away with it too. The fake license was distributed several years ago with a special edition DVD of the movie, so presumably there are thousands in circulation.
Okay. So he hasn't made it up. He's actually got given up with a special edition DVD.
Turns out one of the Californian Highway Patrol officers was either a movie buff or he could figure out that the license photo didn't match the bike rider. Either way, the rider and his passenger were sent walking.
There you go. The Queensland woman, that one that you mentioned, she was actually filmed weaving between lanes while actually necking straight out of a bottle of wine, straight from the bottle. And that was not long after she had just been in a 3-car pile-up. So they, a few motorists followed the woman, giving locations and updates to police over the phone, and eventually police caught up with the driver, who had allegedly returned that the roadside breath test of 0.276.
Wow.
Which is 5 times the legal limit. That was a good one. That and then there was the one about the radar detector.
Canberra man was busted for speeding near the country New South Wales town of Coonabarabran. The car he was driving was detected travelling at 142 kilometres an hour in a 100 kilometre an hour zone, but then braked suddenly once the police radar had a lock on the speed. And likely before the driver was able to see he was approaching a highway patrol car.
Does that mean he gets a refund on the radar detector?
The sudden braking aroused the suspicion of police, who searched the vehicle and located a radar detector, the use or possession of which carries a larger fine than the speeding offence. In addition to the speeding ticket, the man was fined $1,819 and 9 demerit points for the radar detector, and the device was confiscated.
There you go. Anyway, there was that other one, the motorcyclist doing 200 kilometres an hour in an 80 zone. Beats you no more. Beats you. So he 280 zone. He got a $2,520 fine. Only 6 demerit points. I was surprised it's only 6 points.
His driver's license was suspended on the spot, however, for 6 months, and the number plate of his motorcycle was confiscated. The rider and the bike went home on a tow truck.
Well,
they strapped him to it.
Dragged him up there. There you go. There was what was this other one? Sydney Northern Beaches police stopped a 30-year-old unaccompanied learner driver who was speeding in a school zone while using a mobile phone.
While driving a vehicle with bald tyres and defective seatbelts.
That was a good one. They got a defect notice, obviously, and towed. And the driver's license suspended on the spot for 3 months. Got a ticket for speeding, not displaying L plates, using a mobile phone in a school zone, learner unaccompanied, as well as a range of other defect notices for the vehicle. There's been police in southwest Sydney responded to a lot of complaints around local hoon doing burnouts in a quiet suburban street. And based on video evidence of 2 burnouts in the same location earlier the month in the same unregistered car, police have caught up with the driver.
He was issued a field court attendance notice for 2 counts of aggravated burnout, 2 counts of drive unregistered motor vehicle, and 2 counts of drive uninsured motor vehicle. The man was also issued with a license suspension notice, but police allowed him some time to drive home as he is a carer for a sick family member. However, about 40 minutes after returning home, the man again performed several burnouts in the same vehicle.
No, they let him drive it home and he did that again? You idiot.
Police then returned to the address.
And then there's aggravated burnouts. Like it's because you were angry, doing an angry burnout. You're like, hey, I'm just doing a nice calm burnout. Calm, relaxed burnout. Or an aggravated burnout.
Trevor Smith says, a bloke I know stomped on his radar detector when police wanted to confiscate it. He also got a littering fine.
Oh, there you go. And then finally, the specialist highway patrol officers noticed a vehicle driven by a 29-year-old Albury man carrying toxic and flammable cargo. And the vehicle was found to be 1 tonne over its weight limit. The company was referred to the Environmental Protection Agency, and the driver fined for having an unsecured loan exceed weight limit, failing to ensure dangerous goods were transported safely. So another nice big fine for that guy as well. So, yes, it's Zen Zone skids. There you go. Awesome. There's some classics in there. So, it looks like you're fixing some stuff up there.
No, I'm getting on the giveaway screen. It's just a long way away.
Okay. So we need to give away some stuff? Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
I reckon so.
What are we giving away?
I don't know. You hold all the prize power.
Can you hear that?
Mm-hmm. That's not what the towel sounds like. It's just the packet.
That would be really bad, wouldn't it? I'll just dry my car. There you go. An Overtaking Lane microfiber large drying towel. ZB, Zach, you still there? We've got to get you one of those. Stop you using that big green sucker. No? Right. We've got a winner? We've got a winner yet? What's happening? I can't see it. What's going on?
Gary Dundas.
Gary.
Gaza.
Congratulations, Gary. Hang on, what I really need is the applause.
Yeah.
After that. There you go. Congratulations, Gary. You've got yourself a drying towel.
We've got a few prizes to go yet. We've still got some shirts.
Roy says, Sheddy McShedface.
Sheddy McShedface. We still got some shirts to give away.
Mm-hmm.
New shirts.
Well, how about we go on to the next story? I'm going to go and grab a drink.
Really?
Yeah.
This was your story.
Oh, this is yours now.
Ah. And then we got, what else? We got shirts to give away. We got an interior cleaning pack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I reckon we roll off a few giveaways in a go and have a chat to the people in our chat very soon.
Mm-hmm. Have a chat to the people in the chat.
Yeah. We just chat to the chat.
Yeah.
For a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, finish.
So this is your new car.
Did you buy this? Did you just buy this for me?
Yep. YouTube. So you're going to make me look over there. I can't look over there. You just have to watch me look over here because I've got to read. I can't look that way and this way. Who did this camera angles? Hey? Anyway, let's talk about this. Let's talk about it. This is the world's most exotic track car. And it is now apparently available to us here in Australia. So the limited edition Lamborghini Azenza SCV12 could be yours. There may be a catch. When this Lambo was revealed in 2020, the Italian supercar brand said its 40 well-heeled owners would become members of an exclusive club that organises everything involved to owning and driving an exclusive type only hypercar. Now, I do remember this story, actually. We talked about this, and it was... So this includes, the track sessions at the world's most famous circuits and a storage service within a new hangar at Bologna. Complete with a personalised garage with webcams so you can check in and look at your car whenever you want. 24/7. And then the car can be accessed via a you can monitor the car 24/7 by a smartphone app. So all that made it highly unlikely that any example of the world's most exotic track car would ever come down under. But it now appears that Australians will at least have some access to the most powerful Lambo V12 ever. According to the Australian Financial Review, boutique Australian investment company Magnolia Capital has purchased a Lamborghini Azenza, and it will form the basis of its hypercar investment fund, a one-off opportunistic alternative investment for interested clients. The only catch is nobody will ever get to drive it, because the extreme 620 kilowatt track car will remain in the Raging Bull brand storage facility in Italy. So Magnolia Managing Director Mitchell Atkins told the AFR that one of his company's family office investors had a relationship with Lamborghini and made the introductions. He said the super collectible cars like the Lamborghini Azenza have a track record of appreciating in value dramatically, citing there were several examples, included the Ferrari FXXK, just 40 of which were sold for $2.6 million apiece, before an example fetched $4.3 million at auction only a few years later. The McLaren P1 GTR, which sold for $2.6 million when new, and then in 2015 and later went under the hammer for $4.1 million US, we're talking. So the race track only hypercar follows in the footstep of vehicles like Lamborghini Diablo GTR, the Mia? I can't even say it.
Moira.
The Moira Moira Jota.
Oh.
No, tell me.
Murcielago. Is that what it is?
No.
I don't know. I'm not reading the names. So.
And it's 600 kilowatt plus V12 drives the wheels.
Moira Jota.
I don't even know what that is. Is that bad? I have no idea. It's driven by an X-Track sequential 6-speed gearbox, of which its rear pushrod suspension is mounted. Also, like a proper race car, it features GT3-style aerodynamic bodywork. It generates ram air effect to increase the power at high speeds, including the roof's goop, the big front splitter, the bonnet air intakes, a giant double profile rear wing, and the biggest rear diffuser outside of the aerospace industry. All told, that Lambo says that the bodywork generates more downforce than a GT3 race car, claimed 1,200 kilos worth of downforce at 250 kilometres an hour. So, but what makes it really unique? It's a cutting-edge carbon fibre chassis. Right?
There you go.
It's light, which forms a body shell so strong that it doesn't need an internal roll cage to meet the FIA prototype safety regulations. So there you go. You can buy one. We buy into the investment scheme in Australia and never drive it.
Oh, there you go.
What do you reckon? Does that sound good?
No.
Oh.
Not to me. Maybe to someone. Gear Changer says millions of bucks. Better buy 10 GDHOs.
That's true.
Trevor Smith says, isn't that a notepad, Jotter?
Oh, were we buffering? I missed that completely.
Maury says, FFS, name the shed the toolbox.
We're not buffering? We're all good now?
We're all good now.
Okay.
You must have cut out there.
It was you. You got blamed for tripping over cords.
Oh, did I?
Yep. So, there you
James Baylor says, can FMR hook me up?
go. We can. I'm not 100% sure whether you've got enough income, but we'll look at it. So, Corolla prices, says Reaper. There you go. There you go. It's a cool looking car. It's not bad. Right.
So what did we just give away just a moment ago? Do we want to do a shirt?
We've got the interior pack to do.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So I've got to get that.
We'll do the rest of our stories then, and we'll do some rapid fire giveaways. Yep.
Well, it doesn't have to be too quick. We got.
Well, I don't know. I'm not being serious about rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Boom, boom, boom. We only got one story left. Yeah.
Oh, did you already talk about the track-only Gordon Murray T50s?
No, that's the one story.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Is there another one after that I don't know about? Have you got another story?
No.
Oh, actually, there is another story. I mustn't have saved it. Oh. Damn it.
Well,
Where is my other story? I've got another slide.
That one?
You know, that's the one that you just mentioned.
Yeah.
But I did have another story that I haven't included.
Oh, I thought that was the story you were talking about.
No, there's a whole other one after that that's not there.
Ah, I see.
Completely lost that. Oh, maybe it's there. I just found it.
Trevor Smith says 15,000 per week repayments.
Cheap as, bro. Cheap as.
Gear Changer says, are you guys going to Bathurst soon?
Oh, I'd love to think so. There's no plans there yet, though.
Yeah.
No plans there yet, but I would love to think so. And he says we were buffering, but now sweet. So, don't know what happened there. All right. Tell us about this thing. Because is this a bargain compared to the last one that you get to look at in a phone app?
A lighter, more extreme version of the T50. It's 540 kilowatt V12, but costs $5.5 million.
Oh, that sounds reasonable.
Gordon Murray Automotive has launched a new hardcore version of its V12 powered hypercar that it has created for wealthy track day fans. Called the Gordon Murray T50s, Nicky Lauder. GMA says it will make just 25 cars priced at an eye-watering £3.1 million plus taxes, Australian $5.5 million. But all will be designated track only and not be legal to use on the road.
Because that's what you want to spend all your money on. It's a car you can't drive.
Yep. For that huge sum of money, you get a Gordon Murray T50 that has had a huge aerodynamic makeover, power boosted from 485 kilowatts to 540, and weight slashed from the road-going version's already admirable 1,000 kilograms to a skeletal 825. See you, Mick. Let's talk tomorrow about Matsuri, March 6 and 7.
Yep.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you.
It retains the road car's central driving position, but substitutes one of the 2 passenger seats for a fire extinguisher. Claim
You
to
take a whole seat out to put a fire extinguisher in?
claim to not share a single body panel with the regular T50. The 2021 Gordon Murray T50's Niki Lauda is the result of yet more exhaustive wind tunnel testing and astonishing attention to detail that even extends to a revised monocoque and with a different construction. Pivotal to generating huge levels of downforce is the Le Mans-style racer's central dorsal fin that runs down the spine of the car that's combined with a large fixed rear wing and joined by the T50's rear-mounted fan and enormous rear diffuser.
It's got a big, massive, aggressive front diffuser as well up. And then barge boards and blades that direct the air to either cool the radiators or reduce the lift over the front axle. And like the road-going version, the entire body is made of carbon fibre, while the T50s gain ultra-thin glass to save weight as well. So, thanks to the new body and aero, the Gordon Murray T50's Niki Lauda is capable of producing up to 1,900 kilograms of downforce, although that figure was reduced to 1,500 for the sake of the driver, who would struggle to cope with cornering G-force at the high levels of downforce. Beneath the rear boot lid, GMA's Wild Cosworth-developed 3.9-litre naturally aspirated V12 has been thoroughly overhauled for track use. That includes new cylinder heads, camshafts, and a higher 15:1 compression ratio. So a 3.9-litre V12. Sounds slightly small. There's like 10-litre, I would expect.
To save weight, the standard car's variable valve timing was dumped to cut 16 kilograms, with the engine weighing in at just 162 kilograms. The catalytic converters have also been deleted, while the exhaust gets smaller, lighter silencers designed for track use. Still capable of revving to 11,500 RPM, the T50 produces 522 kilowatts and 485 newton meters of torque at 9,000 RPM.
A V12 at 11,500 RPM's got to sound all right. Hey?
You think so?
Can we see that tomorrow in the video, Hoff? A V12 at 11,500 RPM?
With its featherweight mass and screaming V12, GMA says the T50 has a power-to-weight ratio that matches a naturally aspirated LMP1 race car. To keep pace with the track action, the 6-speed manual transmission has been swapped out for a paddle shift sequential box with the same number of cogs. Said to use a pre-selector function, the new transmission is claimed to offer near instantaneous shifts. GMA will offer different ratios for different tracks, with the T50s capable of up to 338 kilometers per hour, although a closed ratio setup that maximizes performance in gear.
In hiding out in the stream while working.
Scott Sherrington, thanks for the $5.
G'day, mate. Thank you. We've got a couple of comments coming through as well. Says he reckons his chainsaw piston would have to be bigger than that. Hey, that's right. What was it? 3.9
litre.
V12. Oh, there you go.
Rob says V10 at 19,000 RPM sounds nicer.
Yes, 19,000 RPM. Hell yeah. That is a bit different. So there you go. Well, we're doing one more news story. We got the one more. There is one more there. We're gonna do that, and then I'll load up.
Have you got a picture for it?
You want me to do a picture?
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
It doesn't really require a picture.
There you go. There's one.
There you go.
There's the future. The sobering reality of the future of car travel.
A future of driverless electric cars is just around the corner, right? We're shifting to more sustainable solutions like car sharing, right?
Right.
There's been lots of hype about car travel and the promise of greener, more convenient and cheaper ways to get around. But where are these concepts actually at right now, and what are the complications and challenges holding them back?
All right, driverless cars.
ABC spoke to some experts to get their take. Driverless cars. The media's been touting the automotive industry's virtues of driverless cars and presenting an almost fantasy-like vision of what they'll look like for years.
Johnny Cab, Total Recall. I'm still.
A lot more than those.
No, it's going to be exactly like Johnny Cab on Total Recall.
There's the cost. Dr. Noon says much of the talk from big car makers has been around the so-called robo-taxi model. The promise that being able to order a driverless car whenever you need one would be cheaper than owning a car. But he says that's looking unlikely. We've done some work in which we estimated these costs to be close to 3 times more than owning a vehicle today.
What?
says users will end up paying for the inefficiencies that already exist in the industry, such as the amount of time cabs sit empty, as well as the cost to remote operators who would need to step in the event of a malfunction. And there's the cost of infrastructure.
No Johnny cabs.
Ensuring roads are clear and painted so they can be recognised by sensors. There's also the challenge of making them and making them efficient. It says, while the computing system is in the car, to program with that many lines of code yet.
Yeah, how far you got?
Probably not even over the... no, I did one with like 260,000 lines. That's probably the biggest I've done yet.
Okay.
The challenge here, of course, is equipping the vehicles with enough computing capacity to be able to churn through these gigabytes and gigabytes of data that are being produced. More computing capacity means more weight. The more computers you squeeze on board these vehicles, the more fuel inefficient you actually make the vehicle. We apparently knocked out again.
Really? Have you got computer? You got internet? Corner?
Mm-hmm. We're fine again. I think it's back. People might just have to refresh.
Hit that refresh. Don't know.
The internet might just be a bit bad for tonight.
Yeah. We're having some dramas.
The good news is sales of electric cars are rising, but there's a catch. They still only make up
This is electric vehicles, right?
Yeah, this is electric vehicles.
We've talked about Johnny cabs.
Yeah.
Driverless cars. Now we're talking about electric vehicles. The likelihood of electric vehicles.
The sales of electric cars are rising, but there's a catch. They still only make up 2.6% of new cars sold each year, and that's about 2.1 million cars. Australia's is at just 0.6%. China is buying a lot of those new cars. About 5% of their new car sales are electric. In the European Union, it's 3.5%.
Oh. It's not much.
Yeah. Like driverless cars, the challenges standing in the way of an electric car revolution are things like infrastructure, charging stations. There are concerns that electric vehicle taxes will slow the take-up of the technology.
Mm-hmm.
ABC Science and Environment reporter Nick Kilvert says if you're charging from the grid in Australia, you're contributing to the burning of fossil fuels.
Yeah.
Though some states have a better mix of coal versus renewable power. How green an electric car is compared to a petrol car depends on how green your grid you're charging it from is.
So home solar could be the remedy to help there, right? Electric cars, they have huge batteries. They need a lot of energy to charge those batteries, more than the household solar system could actually provide, apparently. So you're still going to need supplementary power, and that usually means some sort of dirty or coal-fired power.
Mm-hmm.
So there's issues of demand and the power network. One charging station built in Adelaide a few years ago was equivalent to adding 100 new homes to the grid. So, you know, when you put all these things in it, and the cost of manufacturing these electric cars as well, as though they're not mentioning here, but it's the greenhouse cost of manufacturing these cars is massive, and you're talking 120,000 kilometres before you even make that neutral.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's a lot of issues there. US is apparently experimenting with the use of an electric car as a backup battery for excess solar power, so that you can then pump your solar into your car and then use it at night to power your home.
Or put it into the grid when they need it.
Yep. So, but that means bigger batteries, right?
More weight, less efficiency.
Tesla has promised the 1 million mile battery.
There you go.
Yeah, but that hasn't been unveiled yet, obviously. So we'll see where that goes. But Shirley Mang from the University of California, San Diego, says a battery that outlasts the car, would open up a lot of possibilities, but that's very unlikely.
Johnny says, in regards to the Johnny cab, what if you had a few drinks? Can you still get done for drink driving? I don't think so if you're not in the driver's seat.
No, not.
It's like taking a taxi.
That's right. So anyway, what about
Roy says fast charge needs 3-phase.
Pool riding, share trips.
Mori says many of the resources used to build an electric car is way more than a petrol/diesel equivalent. That is true.
It is, yeah. It's the lithium batteries and everything like that. There's at least 120,000 Ks before the cost is neutral just for the building of the car,
Mhm.
and that's not the running of the car. So then at that point, well, we talked about this a while back, and at that point there wasn't many actual electric cars that had done more than 120,000 k's on the road,
Mm.
other than a couple of Priuses.
Yeah.
Hi. What about pool riding, sharing trips?
So Uber has had a lot of trouble trying to get the take up on people doing pool rides and carpooling.
Do you want to, if you
No,
ordering an
I-
Uber,
I just want to go by myself and the driver.
you're not like going, oh, I don't mind jumping in with 3 other people and I don't know?
Mm.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I'm the same. I would be like, yeah.
Especially if you get out first, then all those people know exactly where you live or wherever you work or whatever, wherever you're going.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that.
Yeah. So privacy, being okay sharing a car with a stranger,
A trainer.
and time. Sharing a ride's likely going to make the trip longer, and many people want to make it quick.
Yeah,
True.
if I'm using Uber, I'm pissed and need to get home.
Car sharing services, rent a car. Those types of deals. I think it's a bit bigger in places like Sydney, and even then, it's probably not that big.
Mm-hmm.
Car sharing services hope that rather than buying a car, you'll hire one of their conveniently parked cars when you need it, just like hiring a bike or one of those Lime
Don't do that
scooters or
either.
something like that. No,
No.
I don't do that either.
So there's an issue.
They think it's a comparatively cheap way to get around. They're expecting a high level of convenience.
Mm-hmm.
People are expecting it to be cheaper than the alternatives like public transport or taxis, and it's probably not going to be like that.
Nope.
And people are expecting cars within walking distance, meaning you need big fleets in densely populated areas, which costs a lot of money.
Yeah, so there's a lot of issues with a lot of this stuff. So where it ends up, are we really going to see it all roll in as soon as we think we are? You know what I mean?
Definitely not.
Mm.
No, definitely not.
So, because the big thing for Australia is things like the car sharing. We don't have enough densely populated areas in Australia to make that viable. So that rent-a-car type share car or whatever it is,
Mm-hmm.
it's just not going to work, right? You're in, a little town like Pittsworth or whatever. Why would you put one there? There's not going to be enough people to do the uptake. It's not worthwhile.
Yeah.
So it only works in a city like inner city in Sydney. And even then, it's only good for people that live and work
Sydney.
and everything in the inner city.
Mm-hmm.
And then do they need a car? Because they've got trains
Public
and buses
transport.
and all the rest of it. Yeah. A lot of issues with it. A lot of issues.
Reaper Lux says, we all know where you live, Tyler.
There you go.
Do you?
Chris Young says perfect for the UK. Now maybe more suited for somewhere like the UK.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to get some prizes.
Yep.
You
certainly
talk through
do.
some.
I'm going to look at the comments. Taylor says, used car next door, Airbnb for cars. When I had to put my ute in the shop, was cheap and handy. That's good to hear. So you've used the car sharing stuff. Roy says, go back to horses and pay people to pick up the 50 tons of manure every day. Chris Young says 275 people per square mile. Europe average is 107. James Bayless says that also can be put at Parliament House. Or where to put old batteries. The fuel cell idea was to then use the car to power your house when you came home. That is true. Trevor Smith saw a video where a bloke put a nail in a 18650 battery, fire and sparks almost instantly.
Mm.
Jeez. We've got an interior pack there.
Yep.
There we go. There's the camera angle on Dave.
Am I got it in the right spot? I can't see the camera. So there you go. We've got some. We've got some glass cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some interior wax. We've got some interior cleaner. The interior cleaning sponge. We've got a couple of spray nozzles
G'day, streetcar culture.
for all of these. So there you go. I reckon.
Steal a sticker while you have a chance, Tyler. I just have to take one.
There you go. So there we go. So we got what we currently got. We're over in this one? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Binder. Interior pack.
Chris Young says, wow, Australia has 7 people per square mile
There you go.
versus the 275.
That's close. Fair dinkum. That is massive difference, isn't it? That's crazy. So, all right, where are we at? Giveaway time.
We are giving away a interior pack.
What? Gear changer? No. Here we go. Who's going to win this one? This is a beauty.
Mrs. Spark Plugs.
You just bought yourself some interior cleaning.
There you go.
There's like, what's that, $23,
Mr. Spark Plugs bought it for Mrs. Spark Plugs.
$25, $28. Like, there's good value there. You couldn't do that if you tried.
Mm. He says to re-roll.
I'm sure he didn't. He probably didn't want to try and win it himself. We're re-rolling. All right, we're re-rolling. He's giving it away.
Huggy says no work tomorrow. Got to watch all night. Get to watch all night.
Thanks, mate. That's good.
Gary Dundas.
Gary,
Oh, second prize of
let's
the
bring it
night.
home. He's got
Okay.
himself an interior pack and a
drying towel.
Gary's getting ready to clean the car.
It certainly is. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. So, what we got? What we got happening? We got some more giveaways, Tyler. But you wanted to talk some comments. You wanted to see what was happening in the comments.
Just a lot of congratulations.
Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. So, Dundas on fire. We've also got to check how many people have hit like.
Mm-hmm.
Have you hit the thumbs up button for us yet?
Everyone needs to smash the thumbs up button.
We had someone smash the thumbs down early on.
Mm.
They didn't like us. They were like, no, this is shit. What is this shit I've tuned into, they said. They had something better to do with their Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Many people probably do have something better to do with their Thursday night.
Mhm.
And good on them.
The Marf off wheel, Marf says.
The Marf Hoffwheel. Wants a bit of Marf Hoffwheel in between. It's time for it. Because we've got some shirts to give away then. Before we do the quiz. And then the what's on. So. It's all over it. He's already done it. Thank you to Spark Plugs. Giving away that prize as well. We'll have to go out for dinner again. Right. I think the other thing to talk about is memberships, Ty.
Mm-hmm. Memberships.
Mm.
That is the thing to talk about. Do you have what we offer up and ready to actually talk about it, or are you just going to try and remember?
I can find it.
How about we do the Marf off wheel while you find it?
You do that.
You can almost see the answers, can you?
Pretty good if you could read that.
That would be. You would be doing pretty well.
Mav.
Math.
Mav. That was like Mav. Mav. Does she normally say it like that? She's gotten a bit slack these days. So we'll go over here to YouTube. We'll have a look. So we have talked about doing
The NIS says redraw.
redraw. Martha's giving it away. How many numbers were we at on that?
I'm not sure. Marf will let us know.
All right. We'll now what was I looking for?
The members.
Members dashboard. Blah blah blah. Where is
Go
this?
Mav. 20 to 17. Back to 3. I can do 3 more spins tonight if you want, Marf.
So now something we talked about doing for a little while is memberships, and I've talked to a couple other channels, and they said just do it, throw it out there for people. They might want to support you, and they might want to, do something that we obviously have our giveaways, we have donations and everything. But there might be someone who just wants to support and just sign up as a member, and we've worked on it for quite some time because we wanted to try and find some stuff. We didn't just want to do members and not have anything, right?
Yeah, I was just reading Mark's comment. He said, "Don't you effing dare."
The Reese
Dad 67 says, "Gotta love the spark plugs, definitely."
Hell yeah.
Toothless, sorry. Says, "Hello all, I'm from NZ and look for VX Calais interior items. Could anyone give me tips on who to contact in Aussie? Or if anyone can give him a hand."
A VX. Who do we know with VX Calais? I don't know.
Sure. If you join the
Fitzy. Shane Fitzgerald might know someone.
If you join the Overtaking Lane Facebook group, you could ask on there as well and see if anyone can help you out.
Jump into Overtaking Lane Facebook group and drop a message in there and ask if anyone can.
It's facebook.com/group/Overtaking Lane.
There you go. That's what it is. All right. So, memberships. How does it work? Do you know?
People can hit a button and join, and then they
become a member.
They become a member, and they help us out with the.
You will be highlighted in chat for a start, right? And no matter what level you come in as a member, you get highlighted in chat as a member. Everyone can see that you're a member, right? And then there's like a $5 a month type thing that you could do. Now YouTube obviously take a little bit of a cut, but then they forward on the majority of that to us. And then you have some different levels. So there's 5 different levels. We step it up, and we tried to work out what we could do. So for the first level is just there's some stuff there. There's different badges you get beside your name. Your name gets highlighted in the chat. There's a badge there which progresses over time and ranks up, until you become a gold overtaker. Right? So there's 6 levels that you grow in time as you're a member. There's custom emojis. Well, drop one in the chat, Ty. What's a custom emoji look? And there'll be more. They just keep coming, right? There's all these different things that you can drop in chat.
I can't even chat right now. I'm not signed in, apparently.
Oh, bugger. Is that because I signed in?
Don't know.
Whoops. There's some different custom emojis and stuff there. There'll be more. As we get members, we get to add more and more stuff to that. There is, for the first level, you also get access to a members-only Discord channel and a members-only community tab. So there'll be different stuff and information coming in on those that, says where we are, what we're doing on the weekend. We'll drop, late messages, all that sort of stuff. Hey, we're heading over here today, whatever it might be. Then you can step it up and you go to the next level. So that's an overtaker. The next level will be a fast lane driver. The fast lane driver gets all the other stuff we mentioned. But then there's also going to be some access to some members-only videos and streams that we'll add that will be additional. So keep in mind for anyone that doesn't want to do members, that's fine. You'll still get everything you get now. Nothing will change. We're not going to take anything away. You still get Tuesday videos. You still get your normal Thursday night stuff.
This is all extra.
This is just extra stuff for people that want to try and support the channel to help us grow. Remember, everything we get from this thing goes back into the channel. It helps us grow. We don't take money for ourselves. We work our own jobs. And we cover that, Geez, if we ever got as big as Cletus, well, maybe things will change. But until then, it goes back into the channel and we work for our own money. Fast Lane Driver will get all the access to everything else, plus the access to the members-only videos and streams, plus their name in the credits. You will see other videos that do Patreon, Benny's Custom Works, Skid Factory, all that put the names in the credits. We'll also do that, so you can be shown as that you're not only shown in your chat, but you're also shown there as a member. So different to Patreon, you only get shown on the screen rather in the credits. But if you comment in a chat, you'll get shown as well. There's Toothless as well. Commenting, good to see you, mate.
Dad 67 says gold level gets Dave to teach you how to barbecue.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there was things like that we wanted to do, like actual individual events and stuff, and but you can't do that because it has to be available. Part of the terms and conditions for YouTube is it has to be available for everyone. So if someone from the Netherlands becomes a member, they have to be able to get the same perk that someone local could get.
Yeah.
So it'd be great to have meetups and stuff like that, but you can't actually do that as part of that. Not to say that we can't do that, but it can't be part of our memberships, that's all. You step up from there, you go to become a Rocket Lane regular. I haven't even told you the names, have I?
Yes.
I have, yeah. Rocket Lane regular.
You told me these while I was walking my dogs yesterday.
Oh, that's right. So Rocket Lane regular, you get all those bits and pieces, your name and the credits, the extra videos and everything like that. You will also get free postage on anything from the Overtaking Lane store. So whenever you order merch, Schumacher stuff, the postage costs start at like $9 and then go up depending on what you're ordering. So you'll get free postage for anything ever for life as well. Then we go again, blah, 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 to the next big level, which is sort of the top level for
Have you mentioned the monetary on any of these?
No, but we'll put all that out in there.
Yeah.
We'll do all that in our main video.
Yeah.
Because there'll be a video. We've got to do a video about this, apparently, YouTube said.
Yep.
So then we got the pit
people
crew.
asking in chat how much.
Oh, it starts at $5 and then it goes right up to like an actual channel sponsor. And a channel sponsor, which we'll get to in the next one, is like $150. So a month. But OTL Pit Crew, sort of the top level for, and I guess not a sponsor, just a top level member. You also get a little bit more. So not only will you get all the other bits and pieces and stuff like that, we're actually going to throw up all of our footage. Now, when we go to an event, how much footage do we shoot, Tyler?
Depends on the event, but if we talk something like Road Trip, I think, and Street Machine, I recently moved all that stuff across to my hard drive, and that was probably like 700 gigs of footage just from those two events.
In terms of hours of footage?
Oh, probably like... I know Road Trip was however long the event went. Each day was how much footage we had.
The 3 days worth of footage across
and
multiple
same with
cameras.
Street Machine was much the same as well.
Yeah, and that was across multiple cameras too,
There's
right?
probably like 120 hours of footage there, if not more.
So we condense that down and do like half-hour videos, right? But we're actually going to throw up all of our uncut videos and all of our raw footage for people in that pit crew level. So they'll get access to that. On top of that, they will also get another merchandise code and they'll get 15% off all of our merch as well.
There you go.
As free postage, because they already got free postage as well. Because everything in the previous levels they get as well.
Mal says, Tyler never mentioned the dollars in a sales pitch. I'm not the salesman.
There you go. And then lastly is like a channel sponsor. So then we'll mention the bucks there, $150 a month for like a super fan channel sponsor. They will actually get listed as a sponsor. So we'll list them as a sponsor of the channel, their business name or their logo or whatever is listed in those videos in the credits before the members. And it comes up as a sponsor. So there you go. So now that's about, what are we talking, $1,500 a year for a channel sponsor, which is, how many videos, Tom?
52.
52 videos, 52 live shows, plus a little live streams, events like Kenda, Street Machine, Road Trip.
Live streams, those sorts of things would be shout-outs.
There'd be shout-outs, that's true. Can't run the credits. But, there's all that sort of stuff. So, there you go. So
Brad says, I'm already a sponsor, right? Said Beck.
Yes. That is true. Top level. So, there you go. But that's just, I don't know. You don't have to be a member. It's up to you whether you join or not. You don't have to join. But it's just going to be there for anyone that wants to. So, there you go. It is what it is. I don't know. Thanks, Marv. But there it is. That's But that's for a business, right? Like a business might want to do that, and we can throw that in there, and that's just an easy way for them to just sign up and be a sponsor on an easy level and just get their logo on a video without having to go through contracts and all the rest of it and whatever else is involved.
Yep.
So, yeah, not bad. Well, that's a good point. Yeah, I guess for business and that, it could tax deductible as part of your advertising budget as well. So, there you go. Anyway, do what you do with it, whatever. Nobody has to join. It's just going to be there for an option.
Mm-hmm.
And if we
Video coming soon.
And if we get $5 a month extra, then we get $5 a month extra.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget, we're trying to save up for a $20,000 camera setup for our live streams this year. So anything that goes towards that can help. So we'll see.
Streetcar Culture says if all goes well, I'll be keen on the channel business sponsor in a month or two.
Mate, good luck. Good luck. Hope you kicking some goals.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's a lot of different events that will be across this year as well. And, we talked about Kenda last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Kenda called us up on Sunday and said, what have we got to do to get Overtaking Lane down to Kenda? And unfortunately, we couldn't get there.
Mm.
So we would love to have been bringing you live streams from Kenda this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
But
this is a big trip to make.
It was a big trip to make, and to get a call on Sunday, and then don't forget we work our own jobs and everything. We work full time. We work other stuff as well. But the boss to get that at that time was just a bit much.
LS Turbo says, hi guys, ever thought of starting a car club? Need to bring back car meets like Webby used to do?
We have.
We've talked about it.
We have. We don't want to... there's a lot of people out there doing it. We don't want to sort of step on toes and stuff things up or anything like that. And we want to make sure anything that we do, we try and do 100%. So it's pretty good. The Black Magic cameras, looked at those, Roy. Been looking at those, actually. So, because we've got the Black Magic video switcher as well. So the A10 Mini is part of all the Black Magic. So we could actually control those Black Magic cameras with the video switcher that we use here. So that would help us as well.
Go. Streetcar Culture is an official car club. They do Club Rego.
Oh, there you go. So we've been thinking about doing something like that as well. So I think that is good, and try and just do it for whatever. Try and keep the cost down, right? So Anyway, all right. That's a bit of chat about members. Anyway, think what you think about it. It's all good. You don't have to do it. If it's not a good idea, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's not compulsory. Everything that is already there, nothing will change.
Yeah.
We won't take away anything.
G'day, Rat Fink. How you going? All right. Time for some shirt giveaways.
Some shirt giveaways. What sort of shirts? We got any shirts?
What do you reckon we do a HJ shirt and a Skyline shirt?
Well, can everyone see all the stack of shirts?
No, not really. They might be able to on that. They can't see it on that one or that one either.
Piles of shirts.
They can see them sort of over that side. So do we want to do a HJ and a Skyline shirt? And then we'll get into our quiz. Are we doing the HJ first?
Is that the major prize?
Saving the best for last in the Skyline shirt.
Oh, is that how this rolls?
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think of the HJ shirt, guys? You like that? How good's that?
Life's fast in the overtaking lane.
I don't know if you can see it. Here we go. We're going to spin it up.
James Bayless.
James Bayless.
Haha.
Get yourself another HJ shirt.
He's already bought one. He's like, damn it. He's just the classic for getting a million shirts, James. Well, there you go.
Cheers, Rat. Rat says nice shirts.
Thank you. And then
Trevor says need some small batch on the wheel.
yeah, there was some. Where's the Ford shirt? Says Gear Changer. We just need a good Ford that people are happy for us to put on a shirt. Like we don't have a Ford, so I can't.
We could talk to Chris. What about Chris? One of his Fords.
Yep. Yeah, yep. Everett.
Mm.
Yeah, the big Ford truck. There you go, James. You can let us know whether you want that in your size or whether you want that in a different size. So, well done, mate. Well done. We got another one. We do have another one. Have I got the right one? Just checking.
Yeah, that is the Skyline shirt. The Overtaking Lane Yacht Club.
I can't see.
Oh,
Sorry.
now I can't see.
I just had to see the screen for a minute so I could see what I was doing. There you go. You can have it back now.
Oh, you just turned it off. No.
What? There you go. Is it? I've got to admit, the R33 shirt has turned out pretty mint.
Mm-hmm.
So, here we go.
Gleno.
Looks like Gleno
Gleno. I've got to write those
is
down.
is the proud owner of a R33 shirt.
All right. Don't
Dad
forget.
67 just purchased a Ford while watching the show. There you go.
Really? I love your style. Gleno's got the R33 shirt.
Mm-hmm.
James Martha's got it.
XP Coupe.
Sure.
Dad's 65.
Wow. Wow, nice efforts. All right, mate. Wow. There you go. There's the giveaways. It's time. Don't forget, if you're in the Wheel Knife, you send us a donation.
Well, do we want to do one more torch? We'll do the
Send us-
last torch. We'll do Lindsay's torch.
Oh, okay. We can do another torch.
Why not?
We can do another torch. Oh no, we were going to give away one of the.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We were giving away a bigger torch. We'll give away a torch.
Yeah. Like a rechargeable. One of these. One of the flex ones or a mini. What are you thinking, Tyler? Flex or mini workshop light? How many of them we got left up there? All right, we can give one of those away. But 2 of each of those. Well, yep, go for it, Tyler. Tyler's made a decision here. You might have to take it out of the plastic so you can see it.
It's all right. I can.
What's that? Yeah, you can see that.
Hang on. They won't be able to see it in a second. It's gone.
There you go. So tell us about this light, Tyler. This is the
SL26GU. It's an LED cordless work light, magnetic, 200 lumens, 180 minutes of life. It's got a lithium 1500 milliamp hour battery.
like the little brother of the big sucker.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a bigger version of this.
There's 5 super bright LEDs, soft touch rubberized casing, multifunction switch for work light and torch, and mounted super strong magnet, micro USB charging cable, swivel hooks. A unique ball joint enables 360 degree swivel and tilt. It's rechargeable, and it's got a 1 watt torch function.
There you go. It's like
From Schumacher.
the big brothers does like 8 hours. Gets through. So there's some talk in there as well about some editing talk, mate.
Yeah. Who's the torch going to?
I don't know. You can see the wheel. I can't. Tell me, who is it going to?
Dave Hayton.
Gleno.
Gleno!
No way. He's cleaned up at the end.
And a torch. What a bloody nice night for him. Hey? How good's that? Nice night for him. Gary Dundas, a drying towel and
In the interior
pack. And then Gleno, an R33 and a torch. There you go. Nice job. Nice job. Don't forget to send your addresses through, people, because there's a sticker for everyone as well. All right. It is time. It is time to get to the big thing, the big quiz. Oh, it was going well, eh? Oh, it was the wrong music. Oh, whoops. Is Gleno still here? Gleno's gone quiet. He's fallen asleep. He still comes up, so he must be there. There you go. We'll send him a congrats. He could be asleep. We could have put him to sleep. That might have happened. See you back. See you back next Thursday. It is time. It is time for the quiz, Tyler. You trying to line up your questions?
Sure is.
Here he is. Oh, it's the Johnny and James show.
Mm-hmm.
Afternoon, gents. Afternoon.
G'day.
As we said, see you next week, Johnny.
That's it, Johnny.
So
Thanks for coming, Johnny. See you next week. Exactly. Mark was in here as well.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah,
Hey?
Mark was in here just saying g'day.
Oh, was he? Come in.
Yeah,
Did
good
he ask?
luck.
Did he ask you how you managed to keep winning or what?
No, we
I
didn't.
got no idea.
Have you got the lotto on
I got
yet?
no idea. I know for a fact that I've been getting, as soon as Tyler puts it up, I've been getting straight onto it. So,
You reckon first
I
in,
don't know,
best
with it.
dressed? You reckon?
yeah. Oh, one of the first two, first three.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There you go,
That's
mate.
the one.
Well, you either way, it's a random draw, and you've done it. And the Hoff has not won anything for the whole night. Sorry,
Come
Hoff.
on.
Oh, sorry, Hoff. I haven't
Because
added
he hasn't
anything.
tuned it, that's why.
Not at all, cuz. Not at all. Sorry, talking to Steve there.
One of those spins was a bit sus, so.
Rory had
Yeah, the
an
blank one, Tyler.
Blank one. What did he do there? Hey,
I don't know.
Well, I was right next to it.
Yeah, come on.
so there you go. All right. Well,
Roy had a nap. Roy's normally asleep by this time, but had a nap.
well done, Roy. Well done.
All right.
Stayed
It's
with us.
time for
Thanks,
the
mate.
quiz. So,
Sure it is.
James, your buzzer, please.
James.
And Johnny.
Johnny.
Well done. They've both gotten it right. Oh, you wrote J and J down.
I got J,
I know.
J and S.
I know. I was just
James
being
and
silly.
Skid Pig.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying, you get to the end and then you don't know who wins.
Yeah. I'll put James on one. J and J. You know. J and S. Come on.
Yeah.
I've got this. I've got this. Trust me.
Go JB and JS.
All right.
That's it.
Question number 1. What year was the first air conditioning unit fitted to a car on sale? Was it A, 1939, B, 1947, C, 1953, or D, 1959?
Johnny.
James.
Johnny.
Go 1953.
That is incorrect.
Just up in the dark.
James.
What was the answers again, Tyler?
A, 1939, B, 1947, or D, 1959?
1959.
Incorrect. You both went for the later answers. It was actually 1939 with A.
Really?
In 1939, Packard became the first automobile manufacturer to have an air conditioning unit installed in its cars as an optional extra.
Wow.
Known as the weather conditioner, customers were able to order the conversion, which was completed by a company known as Bishop and Babcock Co. Although this product was marketed well, it was not commercially successful and was discontinued after 1941.
No, who would have thought?
Question number 2.
Well, I've done well with the questions, that's for sure.
I know, I'm already worried. We're only at question 1.
Question number 2. What brand was the first to have both drivers and passenger airbags as standard? Was it A, Mercedes-Benz, B, Volvo, C, Saab, or D, Porsche?
Johnny.
Johnny.
I believe it was Volvo.
That is incorrect. James.
Mercedes-Benz?
Also incorrect. And Dave.
No, I had Mercedes. I was going Mercedes.
It was
Sorry.
Porsche.
Damn it.
I was thinking someone was going to guess Saab. There's like the dark horse in there. But
No, I would have thought Mercedes. They usually come out with all the safety
Yep.
issues.
Yeah,
Safety
they normally do.
The answer is
Yep.
D, Porsche. The 1987 Porsche 944 Turbo was the first car fitted with airbags as standard for both driver and passenger.
Okay.
Question number 3. Which circuit has held the most Formula One Grand Prix in history? Is it A, Silverstone, B, Monaco, C, Monza, or D, Spa?
James.
James?
A.
It is not Silverstone.
So yeah,
Johnny?
Johnny, that helps you, mate.
Mm. The toss up between B and D.
Which one do you reckon?
It's not A.
I think B, Monaco.
It was C, Monza.
that wasn't
Wow.
even in
Wow.
your. You weren't even thinking that one. What did you say it was?
No. It was either B or D.
I had to have a poker face in my voice then to make sure that I didn't let on that you had it way off.
I think Rob got that JRM Auto Garage. He picked it.
He's a big fan of the Formula One. I've talked to him about it a few times when I've been down there with the Skyline.
Okay.
I know.
So Monza has held 70 Grand Prix at its circuit.
I know the Monaco started out with the rally. I was wondering if that was included or not, but obviously I guess not.
There you
go. Question number 4. Each of these manufacturers have made a twin-turbo powered car, but who was the first? Was it A, Nissan, B, Ferrari, C, Maserati, or D, Porsche?
Johnny. We'll go with Maserati.
He's on the board.
Hey!
So, well done, Johnny. Well done.
In 1981, Maserati
First
released
points.
the Bi-Turbo, which was powered by a
was gonna
2-litre
say
or
that.
2.5-litre twin-turbo V6 engine.
First.
This
Very
was
nice.
also the first motor to feature 3 valves per cylinder. Question number 5. Which manufacturer has the record for the longest lifespan for a single engine model? Is it A, Chevrolet, B, Volkswagen, C, Bentley, or D, Ford?
James. I'll go with Volkswagen.
That is correct.
Oh.
The VW Type I engine had a continuous lifespan of 65 years, being made from 1938 in Germany until it was discontinued in 2003 in Mexico.
It's 1-1. That's 1-1. Just no pressure, Johnny. Playing for the SPI3 here. I know you could use one.
I know.
I know you want it. You've been playing it for like so many weeks. You want it.
I know.
Question number
No
6.
pressure.
Which Subaru model was the first to feature constant all-wheel drive? Was it A, Liberty, B, Impreza, C, Vortex, or D, Leon?
Johnny.
Johnny?
I'll go with D.
D? Incorrect.
So what was D? The Leon.
Leon.
It's not the Leon.
James.
What were the other answers again, please, Tyler?
A, Liberty, B, Impreza, C, Vortex.
C.
That is indeed correct.
I don't even know what a vortex is.
Neither do I, Dave, but it sounded good to me.
The non-turbo
Well, I knew
automatic
it wasn't
version.
the first two, or just
The non-turbo automatic version of the 1987 Vortex was the first Subaru to feature the constant all-wheel drive system with an adjustable center differential as well.
Oh.
The Leon was part-time all-wheel drive.
There you go. Rob from JRM Auto Garage says Liberty. Is that what a vortex was? Was it a Liberty? Was a vortex a Liberty? Oh. All right. See you, Reaper.
See you, Reaper. Question number 7. In this week's video, who was racing Ethel in the very first race?
James.
James?
That would have been Zane in his R34 with you in the passenger seat.
That is indeed correct. Question number 8.
Well done. 3-1.
What is the number plate on Peter's HQ?
Johnny. SKD 454.
That is indeed correct.
3-2.
Question number 9. What was written on the beadlocks of Andy's Tirana?
James. They are enemies everywhere, but the enemy's S on the end is a number 8.
Is it?
I have no idea. I just have enemies everywhere. You got it right. There you go.
It is enemies everywhere, yes.
And question number 10. What is the fastest car that the Hoff has ever owned?
Johnny. Where is it? It was the V8 roller, 155 mile an hour. Did the Corolla?
No,
You have the wrong person.
Hoff did not own that.
No, that was Chris who owned that one. Hoff's actual fastest one was the Bamboo Corolla.
That is indeed correct.
There we go. We brought it home. And got you, Johnny, again. 5-2.
See, it's well done again, Johnny. Like I said, mate, it's always a pleasure. Like I said, that last question is a bit of a tricky one because both Hoff and Chris both mentioned the Corollas, and you had to pick which one was one.
Yes. Yes. It was the 2J Corolla, not the V8 Corolla for that one.
Oh.
There you go. Well, I'm pretty impressed. I'm pretty impressed at the questions tonight. I'm pretty impressed at the answers that we've got out of that. So you guys have done pretty bloody well.
I'll tell you what. Matt, he knows how to put those questions. Like that VW question has gone. That was so obvious. It's like, no, it can't be VW, even though it's the longest car running. But you know.
Yep. He likes to throw in the tricks
between that and Chevy.
You're spot on there, Johnny. You're spot on there, mate.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Hoff says he built the V8 one.
Oh, okay.
It was pretty cool. So Ethel, I first met Ethel up at a car show at Superformance, and he was in that V8 Corolla. Actually, he'd rolled in that, and they'd already been doing some videos by that time. So I knew who he was and went and had a chat. So, yeah, there you go.
Was that the one that he said it scared him the most?
Did he say it scared him the most? I don't remember.
Yes, because of what type of car it was and what it had in it. And
yeah, he didn't like to drive it on the street. He wouldn't drive it on the street much because it was just way illegal. And
that's one I was thinking.
And I tell you what, I do not know what Ethel's obsession is, but I tell you what, the bloke doesn't like tyres, does he?
Mate, he can steer. And I don't know like how much of it you saw, but you watch him go down the straight. And if you're sitting on the sideline at one of those power crews and you watch him go down there smoking those tyres, it's pretty much just him driving down there in a straight line doing a big power skid, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you're sitting in there with him, you watch how much he is steering that thing, and he is like swinging the whole way down, keeping that straight. And he was a bloody good driver, driver.
And such a poker face too. You know, he's chucking the steering around, but his face is just focused. As not a problem in the world to him.
Yeah, I think there was like this one section where we just sort of talking away like it was part of like an interview, and he was like, "Yeah, the car," like, and like just kept answering the question, you know. It was just a part of the conversation. We'll just chuck a big skid, and it was like it never even happened.
Mark Oliver says, "Hey guys, just had a reply from Scott Taylor about Drag Challenge, and they are hoping to release dates in mid-March."
Mid-March, okay. Well, we wait and hear when that's happening, so that would be excellent. We'd love to get out and see where that's happening, because we might have to put in some holidays, because it may not be Queensland. Probably not Queensland. So I'd be interested to see where that happens. But there you go. Another week, James.
Thanks again, guys. It's always a pleasure. And Johnny, mate, is always such a fun. You know, like I said, people, we're only on here to have shits and giggles.
Yeah, that's so true. That's so
until
true.
until someone giggles and shits, and that's it. You're on your own.
Do not get it the wrong way around. 100%. I love it. Well done, mate. Well done. Love it. That's funny. All right, guys. Well, thank you, Tyler. It is getting late, and we haven't done what's on yet. We only had like 6 news stories tonight too.
Before we go, just earlier there I saw a message come up on the phone from Facebook. Friday, the entries to Fridays just been released.
And get on it quick because this thing sells out.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And
make sure your car's in good nick because I'll be doing scrutineering. I'll be checking you out. Burnout pad's open all day, Johnny.
Yeah.
So you can do that as much as you want.
I just got to double check the dates and that.
See you, Huggy.
Now there's
See you, Rat. Rat's off.
The.
Oh no, Rat's saying goodbye to the other Dave.
6.
Saying goodbye to Dave Ray. See you, Dave Ray.
There's a burnout comp up in Maryborough there, my old stomping ground.
Right.
Unfortunately, I might be there, but there's also the Pittsburgh show here.
Yep. I do
as well
a few
on the
car
same
events.
weekend.
Well, mate, you got to, we'd love to see you at Fridays because that's, we'll be there. Tyler and Brad will be running around doing some filming. Sally,
some driving in the Skyline.
We'll probably be there with a bit of a stall or something going on. Tyler will have the Skyline. I'll do a few runs in that. I'll be working. So I'll be like doing the flags and whatever else I'm asked to do on the day, scrutineering, all the rest of it. So I'll be up there working for that.
Yep.
So part of the high octane motorsport and photography crew. So I'll be with them, and Tyler and Brad will be overrunning the OTL show. So we'd love to see you there.
It's just a one-day event, isn't it?
It is just a Friday. Yep. So I jam it all in, and there's a bit of everything. So you got the burnouts, as I mentioned, that's open all day, and then you've got there's roll racing. There's like a heap of different track sessions. There is
Today, Anonymous Biker USA.
No, mate, good to see you. There's a thrash session as well. And then
tell you now, that burnout pad is a good size pad too.
It is. The thrash session, you can go out and do skids all the way around the whole track. Go nuts, chuck donuts, whatever you want to do. It's a thrash session.
No, I don't think you can do donuts.
Can't do donuts?
You've got to be continually moving.
I was reading a bit about
there you go.
that.
Sorry.
I
should read the rules.
Because if you've got a big
pop
smoke
fires.
fest on there and then you're doing a donut and someone doesn't see it and just smash it straight into your car.
There you go.
That's why you can't do
Yeah.
it.
And then what else you got? The roll racing. They got the off-street drags?
I believe so.
I can't remember. But there's heaps on. It's a full day. It's a very big day and a full day. So get over there, High Octane Motorsport and Photography, and get yourself some tickets because they will be sold out, I would imagine, by the end of the weekend. If they're not already. Last time they sold out on the first day. So I think there's only 240 cars allowed, and then there's only like 10 VIPs and stuff like that. So VIP passes get you out there on the track quicker, but yep.
Yeah.
Ardiz says, I'm thinking about starting volunteering at Morgan Park soon. Anyone have any tips? Do you need qualifications? I saw they needed volunteers. I reckon just send them a message and see what they say.
Yeah, double check with that because you might need to be in conjunction with that. There used to be called CAM, Confederation of Australian Motorsports, to do flagging and that.
It all depends on what.
Now it's Motorsport Australia, I believe.
Yeah. Others, like you said, races is another one.
Yep. And it all depends on what you're doing out there too, right? Like if you're doing the flag stuff, but if you're just doing stuff around the pits or whatever,
See you,
who
Scotty.
knows? But just
Good
get in touch.
guesses,
They can always do with stuff. So
Jay-Z Life will be in for Friday's number 3.
Exactly.
Should have the car done.
Look, the only reason I know is because I've done a bit of this with the Pittsburgh Sprints events and that.
For sure.
There was a time there where I was just doing that because my car wasn't ready at the time. So.
All right. Well, guys, we got to chuck you back to chat because we got to get through what's on because we got to pack this up and before Sally gets home from work and Sally will be home from work soon and rouse on us for
being not in bed yet.
Yeah, we still got another video to shoot before we pack everything up too. So tonight. So there you go. So we'll throw you guys back to chat and we're going to quickly breeze through what's on.
Thanks again, guys. I'll see you all next week.
Thanks for
Thank you. See you next week, James. Maybe. Johnny, maybe.
Maybe. Maybe
Maybe.
not.
Come on, Johnny.
Give it next week a break.
Okay.
All right,
We'll
guys.
see. We'll see.
Thanks, guys.
Not all.
See ya.
No worries. Catches.
All right, Tyler, we got what's on, mate? What's on? I'm going to let you do the. Should I let you
You
do
got
the
Kenda
what's on?
Tyres 660 Drag Radial Series
Started
round
today.
1. Started today at Sydney Dragway today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Check it out if you're down there.
We would love to have been
always
there.
an awesome event. Also, Super Cheap Auto Power Cruise number 85 in Sydney at Sydney Motorsport Park, also going on this weekend. So go and check that one out as well.
Rapfink asked what time it is. It is 9:52 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So nearly 10 o'clock at night. And yes, Sally is. She usually gets home from work a bit after. Well, she probably knocks off about 10.
Mm-hmm. Coralbin 1/8 mile drags at the Coralbin Airport tomorrow till Sunday. Well, I think we're going out on the Sunday.
Yeah, we're going to pop out there to this on Sunday, and we might even. We don't know what the internet reception or the phone reception is like out there, but if we can, we'll bring some live streaming for the 1/8 mile drags, which is all pre-1968 vehicles.
Mm-hmm. There's a buy swap sell casual meet at Yatla Pies tomorrow at 6 p.m. Our first Cars and Coffee at 46 Depot Road in Deagon.
Not our first Cars and Coffee.
This is at Saturday. This is on Saturday at 7 a.m.
It's their first Cars and Coffee.
Yeah.
Who is it?
The Depot.
The Depot. There you go.
This Saturday at 8 a.m. there's the Repco Max pop-up show at Repco Max Logan City. And Rust and Chrome pop-up car show at Repco Max Logan City at the same time. So I'm guessing they're doing something a bit in conjunction together. Roll Racing Brisbane, of course, is on Saturday at 4 p.m. We did talk about this one, but I don't think we are going at this stage, except maybe just passengering in some vehicles or something, or heading out and having a look, see what happens. The Envious Burger Night is this Saturday at 4 p.m. I believe they cancelled the last one and moved it to this weekend, or postponed rather, not cancelled.
Yep.
And moved it to this weekend after putting it up to a vote because it was very rough weather last time. The Burley Retro Cruise Night. Food, cars, live band, and beers is on at Sapura Drive in Burley Heads this Saturday at 4 p.m. Blacklist Cruise. This is from 204 Main Street in Beenleigh. So this Saturday at 6 p.m. Starting from there. Coast, Spit, and Mountain Run this Saturday at 6 p.m. from DFO Brisbane. The Old Crew meet at the Pool Hall. 2532 Gold Coast Highway, Mermaid Beach, this Saturday at 7 p.m.
Cruising.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Sally's finished work. Look out, she's on her way home.
42.
Quick, clean the house.
42 Cartel Car Meet and Cruise, Seaworld Drive, Main Beach, this Saturday at 7 p.m. And on Sunday, we got Caffeine and Gasoline at Espresso 25 at 7 a.m.
That's a cool spot.
Mm-hmm. Certainly is. Breakfast and Cars at the Team Cup Cafe in Beenleigh at 8 a.m.
Or come and say hi to us at Coralbin.
Mm-hmm. There is
1/8 mile drags.
from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Sunday, that is.
Mm-hmm.
The Alan Taylor Memorial Cruise from Kira Surf Club this Sunday at 9 a.m. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Must be close. Is there more events?
There is more events.
Oh. Mars is talking about Heathcote as well, being up and running. Yeah, he is.
I just wanted to mention that cruise starts from Amart Springwood car park next to the Lions Club at 9 a.m. for a 10 a.m. departure. Mm-hmm. It's a moving all Jap day, this one, and it's in memory of Alan Taylor. They're cruising to Kira Surf Club in Coolangatta as he was a life member there.
Rob remembers the old pool hall days on the GC. They're bringing them back, mate. They're bringing them back. Mars is talking about Heathcote Raceway and the new owners.
Spending big bucks, it certainly is.
Yep, and we talked a bit about some of the upgrades last week.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's all certainly happening over there.
Car and Bike Show fundraiser for Ovarian Cancer Research Foundation is on at Newnham Hotel this Sunday at 10 a.m. The club Show and Shine is on at Alex Hills Hotel car park, the Alexandra Hills Hotel, this Sunday at 10 a.m. I believe that's the club that Chris is a part of, is it? Or is that?
Oh, no, that's Alexandra. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's the one. Ethel might be there if you go along and have a look.
Mm-hmm. And then there's a Sandstone Point pub run this Sunday at 10:15 a.m.
There you go. Alexandra Hills Hotel was another one, yeah. You up to them? That it?
That's it.
There you go. There's all the events. Play that back if you missed anything. Hit replay. Watch it later. Whatever you need to do to find out where you're going for the weekend. There you go. There's another week, Tyler. And a big show.
Mm.
So we hope you enjoyed it. It's nearly 10 o'clock. We've gone about a half hour overtime. So we do need to wrap it up. We do have a bit to do. So we've still got work tomorrow. And we've got work to do tonight before we pack up.
Corn-fed Boost says, nice stream, fellas. Seems I need to step up my game a bit.
We've got to get over and watch yours. I think yours is on Friday night, isn't it? So, but we'll have to catch up. I'm not sure whereabouts your base, but maybe we can do something together. So, but yeah, go and give him a like. Check him out.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, guys, that's us out for another week. We'll see you next week.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see you on Tuesday with another video, or we may
Brendan
see you on
Souther,
Sunday
you'll see us
with a
at
live stream.
Coralban. Sounds good.
Yeah, excellent.
Come
See
say
the
g'day.
hamster out there, maybe. Be great to say good day. So we'll be out there and hopefully bringing you a live stream as well of some of the old school drag action.
Friday is the go. There we go. Corner-fed says.
That's it. There's where you're going to spend tomorrow night. Go over and check out his live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Corn-fed Boost. Go and have a look. That might be in our. We better put that in our what are you watching? What are you watching segment for next week?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. All right, guys.
Thanks for everyone for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.
See you guys. Thank you.